waiting for the buzz. Oh, yeah.
Now, you keep talking that shit about my fucking kid, and you annoying me and aggravating me, and I'm trying to enjoy my life.
Rolex on your wrist, a plain Jane.
Standing at the bus stop, sucking on a lollipop. Once she gets pumping, it's hard to make the hottie stop. Hottie stop, stop, stop.
You ready? All right now. This could be a crazy ride. I'm warning you now. The following video is broadcasting live, and thank you for being my studio audience. Thank you for hitting thumbs up and subscribing to my channel for more black news, celebrity entertainment, and a splash of controversy. What up and welcome back. I'm Jane, the plainest Jane, and I serve syrup in the form of black news and celebrity entertainment over here on this channel. Come on in, everyone. I hope you all are having an amazing day as our week is kind of sort of coming to a close, right? We're on our way into Thursday. It's actually 12:01 over here in Baltimore. So we're a minute into Thursday, which I like to call Friday Junior. So I hope your mental health is intact because, baby, although this pair, lasagna and Janguini, okay, right? They are a trip. They're nutcases, right? And, two things can be true at once, right? You can be living with mental illness and you can also be trying to play in everybody's face at the same time and passing off lies and have malicious intent and just do all other types of harmful things, right? And Jaguar can play both sides. She's very well aware of what she's doing. And I do believe that lasagna is capable of the same, just on a different scale. Lasagna is not a good liar. Jaguar gets caught up in a lot of lies, but she's on the fly with hers. Lasagna can't even keep up with her lies, right? So come on in. I don't ask that you do anything when you are riding my bus. This is my bus. I'm driving, okay? All I ask is that you pay your fare because it's free by hitting the thumbs up button. Add a little razzle dazzle by subscribing to the channel to make sure you can always get a dose of my commentary and these updates. Because listen, y'all know things are always sticky in Hollywood in real life, and we need to see, okay? I talk about black news, I talk about celebrity updates, and clearly I talk about has-beens, right? Because Jaguar is a has-been celebrity. But look, without further ado, you see the title here, okay? Jaguar Wright is stalking Erykah Badu. In a sense, and she brought up every celebrity under the sun, but she feels like no one should talk about her. She brought up Erykah Badu and Jill Scott stole her style and all this other stuff. Okay, then you got lasagna crying on Jaguar's shoulder, fake crying on Jaguar's shoulder. Janguini, you got the pastas, lasagna, Janguini, whatever. They're trying to scam people, new lies. First, Jaguar was pregnant, and then lasagna was pregnant, and then lasagna says she's the daughter, the love child of Robert and Aaliyah. Now she's saying that Drake impregnated her, and she's saying that she had the baby, and Drake took the baby, and Drake stole her inheritance. It's a lot. I did a video on it. Check out that live if you haven't already, because baby, it is a trip. Okay, so I'm here following up, giving you updates on this train wreck live and live in color from the East Coast. I see there's some Virginia in the building. Okay, shout out to Virginia in the building. Listen, hit thumbs up, have a seat on the bus. Shout out to everybody in the live chat. Shout out to my channel members. Shout out to my moderators, and a big shout out to our Discord members. Now, somebody did send me an email about getting into the Discord who has been a channel member for the long time. I forget your name, but I'm gonna go back and respond to that email and give you the link. Okay, there's a process to get into the Discord. Sensitive to energy, but listen, let's get ready for takeoff. Is y'all ready? Are y'all ready for these shenanigans? Okay, that are going on over here in Jaguar and lasagna's La La Land. Okay, are y'all ready? Throw some pancakes in the chat if y'all ready. Let me know. Let me know. And matter of fact, speaking of Virginia, I'll be in Virginia this weekend, so that's really interesting. So we just booked the room that has a jacuzzi in it, so that'll be nice to get out for a while. I'm still going to try to bring y'all content while I'm in Virginia. It just may not be this bomb camera. It will more than likely be my webcam, unfortunately. But, it's something. I ain't going to leave y'all hanging, okay? Do I see the pancakes in the chat? Okay. So we are ready. And depending on what time we get done this, I have another video that I'm going to bring you all on the backup channel. Real quick update about another celebrity / has been. So make sure you subscribe to the backup channel. It is TPJ Network. It should be the second or third link you see down below in the description box. Okay. So at some point, I'll be dropping that link a few times throughout this video while we get into Jaguar and all of her shenanigans. But listen, I've been talking long enough. All right. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the stalkerization that Jagweenie is inflicting upon Erykah Badu. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into that. And thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate you all's company, your viewership, your support, all of those things. This channel wouldn't be possible without the support of all of you. Hey, thanks for letting me keep you connected and in the know with what's happening in the Black world. Don't forget to smash on that like button for support and for more Black news. All right, Jaguar stalks Erykah Badu. Let's take a look and tell me what you think and comment as we go, even if you're chasing a bus, which means you're catching the replay. Let's go.
Let me give y'all a little tour again, especially now that the sun is breaking.
So basically, it was earlier this morning, and she was out at some lake out here in Texas, and you can see Lasagna is right here in the frame as well. So they were here listening to music, and according to her, they were clearing their mind and just like enjoying the scenery, right? And I totally understand that. I do like being out in nature, right? So let's look.
Imagine living in one of these houses on this lovely man-made lake. Look at the house behind me, like. Okay, I see a 1, 2, 1, okay. 1.
Just asking people to vote.
Yeah. 1 is winning. 1. 1. So I want to know, because see, Erykah Badu live right around the corner from here. She live right here on White Rock Lake, and I ain't never seen her ass outside.
So you know where Erykah Badu lives. You and Erykah Badu ain't never. I ain't seen no. Y'all don't get along. You always talking mess about her, but you know where she lives, and you name the lake, and you tell people where she is. That's dangerous, right? Giving her approximate location. And you ain't never seen her outside the lake, but you drove 45 minutes to get there is what she said. She said, I drive 45 minutes to get here. So, yeah.
Not once. Who can live in all? She live right here on White Rock Lake, and I ain't never seen her ass outside. Not once. Who can live in all of this and never come outside?
Ma'am, you always outside. You know why? Because you've been living in that goddamn car. So, I mean, don't wonder why she don't live outside. She's a busy celebrity. And I mean, you not seeing her outside don't mean that she ain't outside. Myself and about 500 other people shop at the same supermarket. Just because I never see them at that supermarket don't mean that they never there. So you want to see her so bad. That's the problem. You want to bump into her, and or you want to let people know what area she lives in so the paparazzi or some other obsessed fan can show up and bother her or annoy her or invade her privacy.
I ain't seen no picture with her and the kids.
You ain't seen no picture, but I thought you didn't like us. So, I mean, like, what's really going on? What's her kids got to do with your creepy obsession with her? Nurse, she's out again.
White Rock Lake. I ain't seen her at no like neighborhood company appreciation when they do the little barbecues and shit out here. Like, I'm trying to figure who the hell live in all of this gorgeousness. And you never come outside. I drive 40 minutes to get this.
Heard that.
Wonder why you can't come outside.
Is it that she can't come outside, or is it that you live outside and she's a grown woman with a job, relevancy, work in Hollywood, children, a family to take care of. Sorry that all you can do is go on picnics with your ex-husband and lay out in the grass like you in some scene in Jason's Lyric with Jada Pinkett Smith. That's not the life that she lives. Who can live by this beautiful stuff and they never outside? I ain't never seen her. So she ain't out here. She's scared. So she's insinuating she's scared to come outside. I mean, it's the lackluster reverse psychology for me. How come you can't come outside? You scared? So that somebody can, I'm not scared. I'm going to show her I'll be outside tomorrow. Just so you can have access to them. It's weak. A 7th grader could come up with that type of reverse psychology. When the kids want to beat you up at the playground and you decide that you want to stay inside, you say, I ain't going out there. Oh, you scared? No, I'm not scared, but I don't have anything to prove to you. I don't want to be in that vicinity. Hello? How old are you? Ain't she 45? She's having hot flashes at this point. No shade, because I'll get there one day, which is cool. I'll take the hot flashes to get rid of on flow, okay? But I'm just saying, she's too old for this childishness.
Erykah Wright.
Look at her. And then she out here giving the lady's whole name.
I drive 40 minutes to get this. Wonder why you can't come outside. Erykah Wright. Because that's what your mama names you. That's your name. Your family name is Wright. Right?
Right? She just thought that was so clever, didn't she? Didn't she? She thought that was so clever. What you trying to insinuate? Y'all related? Ain't no relation, bitch. Your mama named you this. This is your legal name. It's weird. You know where she lives. You know her legal name. And all my years, I've never known Erykah Badu's legal name. It's never come up. You have this creepy obsession with people who have surpassed you, people you had the potential to be in the same category with, but you effed it up, Jaguar. And so now you stalk these people, you try to clock their tea, and the tea that you don't have, you make up. It's unsafe for you to give out her alleged government name and her alleged approximate location. But you're, see, because you ain't got nothing to lose. It's hard to pin down your location. Who can give out your location? Yeah, I posted your eviction paperwork backstage on the members only. Yup, I sure did. But even so, you won't be able to be found there after today. It's technically Thursday the 23rd. Today's eviction day for you, boo-boo. And so even if somebody wanted to stoop to your level and play your game, you live on the road, you live in these cars, you in somebody's different basement or cheap motel every other week. Can't nobody give out a location for you because your life ain't stable and neither are you. And so you play these games with people who do have stable livelihoods and lives and things to lose and children. And you're giving out her legal name and approximate location because you ain't got nothing else to do. You ain't even got a husband that want to deal with you no more. Make it make sense.
Because that's what your mama names you. That's your name. Your family name is Wright. Right?
Right.
Why you don't come outside? I ain't stalking Erykah Badu. This is White Rock Lake. We just got finished doing 2.5 miles. We're about to do 2.5 more. I ain't stalking. It's a public lake.
You see that? Somebody was in her chat early this morning. The sun ain't even came up, and Erykah Badu on her mind and all of her intimate details. And somebody told her, so it sounds like you stalking her. I ain't stalking. It's a public place. What do people do when they end up like doxing people and giving up their sensitive information? It's public information. I'm not stalking. You are. You are.
I ain't never bumped into her because I come up here all the time. We have picnics. It's beautiful. Actually, this is one of me and my husband's favorite spots. Matter of fact, some of our best times happen right here on this lake.
Look at the mood change. She's starting to think now.
Especially right after we got married. We start coming up here walking all the time. Good times. I can talk about those too, not just the bad. There are good times. Think that. Well,
She got real mellow right there. You missing Goomba? Oh, I don't blame him for leaving you alone. You wake up every day and call my mother 57 different B words, pussy ass hoes. I'm not dealing with you either.
think that. Well, we got to get back to it.
You see that laugh? That was that laugh like, I'm not bothered. It's not bothering me, baby. It's bothering you. You came here to see if you could see a glimpse or smell Erykah Badu's essence, a fart, anything. And now you out here thinking about Goomba. Now you out here thinking about Goomba, mad that your husband don't want to have anything to do with you. And the marriage certificate didn't even look like it was complete, but that's a whole nother story.
We got to get back to it.
Okay.
Today is going to be an interesting day on the internet. Stay tuned.
Rolex on your wrist, a plain Jane.
Now you're supposed to be out here meditating. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. Getting your mind right. If you're sitting out by a large body of water and trees and scenery, especially before the sun come up, that's a really that's a time that can really set the mood. Especially the sun was just about to come up, and she even said it. The sun about to break. You're supposed to be clearing your mind and think about you, and you out here trying to taunt Erykah Badu, talking about she ain't never outside. Y'all don't live the same life. All you do is sit outside. Where you stay? ma'am. And Erykah Badu on the brain. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. So now, and shout out to all, what is it, 590 of us in here? We got 193 thumbs up. Like, what's going on? Don't... it's free, okay? If you're looking for a way to support the show, you can always hit the thumbs up button. Matter of fact, that is something that I mandate you to do. Hit the goddamn thumbs up button, okay? You can also feel free to send a Cash App, not required, but if there's something that is in your heart to do, right? $2, $5, $10, whatever you got, okay? The Cash App is right here on the screen, $THA_PLAINESTjane. We have a couple more video clips to get into, a couple more things that I'm gonna break down for you. Jag asking for this money to get her car back, okay? I'm keeping up with this and I'm breaking it down to each and every last molecule for you all. And we're going to get into LaGena crying next because they're scamming people out of their money. Because the storyline, it's not even like 1% true. It's not even 1% true, this storyline here. Okay. So support the show, hit thumbs up. You're always welcome to send a Cash App or a super chat. Okay, you can also join the membership for exclusive members only perks. And y'all know I'm posting legal paperwork back there all the time, just like Jag's eviction paperwork is posted backstage as well. Okay, so let's get into Lasagna crying. Okay, on crying. And I really want to know how y'all feel about this. But first, 600 of us here, 245 thumbs up. Let me get Cyber to cuss y'all out real quick because y'all really playing on my rooftop right now. Y'all, excuse me. Y'all playing.
But you're not. Stop it! I have never in my life yelled at a girl like this. When my mother yells at this, it's because she loves me. I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you? Learn something from this. You go to bed at night, you lay there, and you take responsibility for yourself.
Okay? Because stop playing on my rooftop. All right? Now, let's get into Lasagna crying and see what all of this is about, okay? And shout out to all of y'all here with me in the wee hours of the morning. It's 12:19 over here in Baltimore on the East Coast. Okay.
It's not never gonna happen again. It's never gonna happen again. Hush. It's not happening. It's never gonna happen again. It's never gonna happen again. Hush. It's not happening. It's never gonna happen again. It's never gonna happen again.
She's supposed to be over here with
It's not happening. It's never gonna happen again.
Let's go to the bush so I can read this caption, because the caption don't match the video at all. So in the name of weeping, do y'all believe she's really crying? What's really going on? What's really going on? Okay. The girl be sitting up here smiling, talking about, they robbed me. They took all my stuff, everything that I need to live and survive. They broke in and my livelihood is at risk since I came out and I said I'm the love child of Robert and R. Kelly, of Robert and Aaliyah. And now I'm in danger because people are sick. And she's smiling. Drake chained me down and he raped me and he took my baby and my inheritance. And she's smiling. So like, man, what am I supposed to, like, what? Let me tell you something. She's weeping. Y'all, meet me at the bush. We gonna be right back.
It was gone.
Let me just go in the bush and weep. Let me just go in the bush and weep. I just have to go in the bush and weep. Really. I don't understand. I swear to God, I don't understand.
The storyline is played out, and a lot of times I'll be like, I wish they stop. I wish they end this. But I'll be in the comments when people are commenting on the video, like after the video is done especially, and they'd be like, I'm so sick of them, but I keep coming back for more. Like, I can't look away. And I'm like, me too. I'm a glutton for punishment. I'll be like, oh, they are full of it. I'm not messing with this stuff no more. So I will talk about it for 3 days, but then I'll look in and I'll be like, y'all, let's talk. It's a mess. Like, we know they're lying. Like, we know that 99.8% of this is a lie. Lasagna also posted a damn DNA test, box test the other day. And one of the funniest comments I saw under this video, somebody said, what's she crying for? The DNA test came back and said that she not the child of Robert and Aaliyah. It sent me to the moon. Do you hear what I'm saying? Okay. She probably will cry when first of all, I don't think she's really going to do it. But I mean, the fact that she got the DNA test, somebody bought it. Okay. Somebody bought the damn test. Okay. So here's the daggone caption alongside this, crime video. So, you know, Jaguar's car got towed. I covered that in detail and in depth. And I really broke down the different requirements and the different things that can put you at risk to have your car towed when you live in an apartment complex or just under a management property, right? If your car is not in violation of either the complex or the management company's rules and or your local jurisdiction's rules, you're liable to get towed. If you don't have a tag on your vehicle, right, a sticker saying that this car, I am a resident, which you can only get from the rental office, the leasing office, then it may be liable to get towed if it's not in the guest spot. If your tags are expired, it's definitely able to get towed, and that's not something that the leasing office initiates, right? So I went through all of that in the last in the car towing video, so check out that if you haven't already. Jaguar said, I need to raise $340.29 to get my car emoji back. Legacy knows about everything. Now CARS Towing is holding my vehicle hostage. Giovanni is in that car emoji. $ Jags bread too. Just $1 from 340 people would help us greatly. I can't move without my car. Thanks in advance for your support. My work ain't cheap. So you posted Lasagna crying and then said, can y'all send me $340.29? Don't forget the 29 cents. That's very important. She needs it. She needs it. All right. She need that 29 cents. Don't you leave that off. Okay. But I thought she was messing with this new guy named Johnny Popcorn, who makes $20,000 a week and drive trucks. And, you know, I thought that's who she was messing with now. But she can't ask him for 300 measly little dollars because she went in the leasing office and cussed them people out like there is no tomorrow. I showed it all on the video I did the day before yesterday. Of course, she live streamed it. Told him, you're on YouTube. I'm going to make you famous. Enjoy this. Because she thought it was the leasing office's fault, as if they had anything to do with it. Baby, hot mess. Hot mess. Linguine, jaguini, lasagna. All of this pasta is moldy, it's stale, it's tired, it's washed up. It's washed up. Okay? So she says she has so much money, but she ain't got $340 to get her car out the tow. Make that make sense. Okay? Now, we need to see what else she's been up to as well. I did see that I got a super chat. Thank you so much, Jalal Cunningham, for the $10. Okay? Appreciate that. I do appreciate that. Okay? Said Jag is wrong for this. She needs serious help. My girl need to go back to her family for real. Absolutely. I agree. I do agree. Very true statement via super chat. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. I got a Cash App yesterday, and they was like, I just want to hit that bell thing again, and I saw it too late. So this is for you, Tay-Tay. This is for you, Tay-Tay, because I saw you said that. Okay. Now let's get into some more of what Jag has going on. And if you haven't already taken an opportunity to hit thumbs up, I don't know what you're waiting for, but don't make me kick you off my bus. Okay? Don't make me kick you off my bus, because I will do it in a heartbeat. I will pull over and throw you out like you Jazzy Jeff on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Okay? So let's now get into what else Jag is up to. And I made sure I didn't really watch these things so that I can give y'all my raw and honest reaction. I know y'all like when I'm going through things for the first time. And let's go ahead and get into Jaguar trying to get her car back. It seems like maybe she did have 340 people or however many people, right? If people sent her more than $1, she somehow ended up finding the money to get her car back. It's all I really got from this. Let's take a look. Make sure you hit thumbs up. If you haven't already, drop some pancakes and don't forget to subscribe for more commentary.
So it's fixing to rain.
It's fixing to rain. Oh, she's so Southern. But ain't nothing wrong with being Southern, though, because I do find a regular Southern accent cute, although she's from Philly. But she like to switch between different accents. But anyway, baby, her and these goofy-ass sunglasses, baby, I be ready to throw something. Take them off. Who was that, Barry White or Teddy Pendergrass? Take it off. Man, take them glasses off. I just wish somebody would steal them, okay? Hey, Tay-Tay, you heard me hit the bell for you. I had to hit that thing because I got your Cash App late after I had already ended the live. All right, let's see what she got to say.
So it's fixing to rain. We made it up here before the rain to this tow yard. Cars. Look at that sign all faded and shit. It looked like a crack house. Here we are.
If it looked like a crack house, you fit right in. Okay, that's the thing. So Lasagna, I've been seeing in the last couple videos, she is very shapely. She got a nice shape. Okay, she thickums. Okay, she thickums. She fast and slow, right? If you know, you know. If you watch that video about Drake knocking her up allegedly. If you know, she fast and slow, but she got a nice body. I've been seeing in the last couple videos. Let's keep watching.
We at the window now. This is the window. Don't it look like some old crack house shit?
No, it looks like a lot of angry people just like you, and I've seen it with my own eyes. People get angry that their vehicle was towed, and they go down there and they try to bang on the glass because they're trying to cuss the person out behind the glass. That's why whenever you go to pick your car up from a tow company, the windows are always tinted dark so that you can't even see the identity of the person you're talking to, because people get very angry and riled up. So, I mean, like, it's just amazing how every time she's not getting her way, it's drugs here, drugs at the apartments, at these projects that I live at, and they towed my car. I'm trying to get my car, it's drugs. I'm at the barbershop, something's going wrong, drugs. I'm at the police department, drugs. Y'all don't care about drugs. It's drugs. How you know about all the drug activity and drug aesthetics? How you know? Miss, me and my husband about to go take Somali and get the fuck on. You said that. A couple days after New Year's. Okay.
Hey, we live on YouTube, and my goddaughter's on the phone with the police.
Oh, she your goddaughter now. So you mean to tell me your goddaughter, from what you said, your goddaughter and your son is sleeping together and she pregnant by saying, bye. Bye. And you always go up and tell people that they filming. They don't care. They don't care. They done dealt with it much worse than you, to be honest.
Now you said call the cops, so we called the cops. And you live on YouTube. And you won't give me my car, and we already paid you. Where the paperwork at? Show them the paperwork, baby. That's the receipt, see? It's paid. It's paid, and they still won't give me my car. You was talking all that fly shit a second ago. Is that Alexis? Alexis, you in there? You was talking real fly before I turned my camera on. Started making threats. Where my car at, yo? See, that's the receipt. We just paid.
You too.
And now they all ran away from the window. You don't want to come and talk shit on YouTube, ma? This is cars towing. This they window. They take Cash App. They got a buck. Apple Pay, Venmo, Zelle. They take money any way they can get it.
Duh. It's a tow place. At the very least, why in the world, if you so, like, she be acting like she's saying something so revolutionary. You tow cars at the bare minimum, people are, you're going to need at least $250, $300 to get it out. Why would they limit themselves to what types of payments they accept? You're trying to make it seem like they money hungry. First of all, that's the name of the game when it comes to a car tow business. If I had the wherewithal to have a tow, business, I would do one myself. But it would be stupid to limit yourself. Cash only. That would be dumb. Cash or Visa only. No Discover Cash App. But yeah, they take cash, the money any way they can get it. The same way you take money any way you can get it. When you begging these people to send you money to get your car out. Make it make sense.
You don't want to come back to the window? Get famous on YouTube? See, they was talking all that shit just a second ago. That's why I can't wait till I get my body cam. Because I'm wearing body cams from here on out.
Ma'am, you said that 3 weeks ago. Where they at? Maybe you don't know what address to send it to because you ain't got a stable address. Because that's what you said at the police station before they tackled your ass and locked you up and you said you peed on yourself. Girl.
Because y'all people wouldn't believe the stuff I got to endure. Now I done paid these niggas the money. We sitting up here. Where's my car?
Oh, that's the joke I cracked last night or the night before last about your car. But girl, shut up. They probably pulling it around to the front. Shit.
Oh, you quiet now, huh, Alexis? Because you was popping fly not long ago talking about calling the cops on me. Now, we done called the cops. I done paid the money. Where's my car? Come on, Alexis. You was popping fly earlier. Or is Taylor back there? Quaking in his bitch-ass fucking boots.
Uh-oh.
No, we keeping this.
Uh-oh.
I ain't giving shit back. Y'all real cute. You don't want to talk? What was that fly shit she said? Do you want your car back or do you want me to call the police?
That's
Bitch,
not
do
fly.
both. Give me.
What's fly about that? Why do you think you can go around talking to people all hostile and aggressive and they can't give you two choices? You want your vehicle or would you like me to call law enforcement? That's not fly shit. Fly shit would be, oh ma'am, I got my car. You the one that wants your car. I'm just waiting on you because you're ugly. You ain't cute. You look musty. That's fly talk. Not, do you want your vehicle or would you like me to call the authorities? That's giving you a chance to get yourself together. Because had she not said that, you know what you would have said? You would have played a certain card. Oh, they called the police and the police locked me up. They put me on the stretcher again. They put me on the APAL and they called the police because I'm black. No, she gave you an opportunity to get your together. And now she's not talking no more because it's not worth it going back and forth with an idiot. It's not worth it. Let them process the paperwork and let them give you your goddamn vehicle. But you want to sit here and antagonize these people. That's not going to help them move any faster. But you like 3 dozen flies flying around somebody's ear, and it's just like trying to put this stuff. Like you're not making it any better. You just want to go off for the YouTube because you think that your intimidation tactics work, and you went up in that leasing office. And you cussed them out and said, bring me my car. They better give me my car. And you thought you was going to get your car back for free. But you had to humble your fucking self because you didn't even have $340.29 to get your own vehicle out because you still need to pay to get it back because there was something about your vehicle that was in violation. Stop playing with these people and stop playing with everybody. Everybody's not as simple as your girl, Lasagna.
You don't want to talk? What was that fly shit she said? Do you want your car back or do you want me to call the police? Bitch, do both. Give me my car back and call the cops.
I'm going to call the cops first.
Matter of fact, we call the cops for you.
Let it be me. I'm going to call the cops first. That way they can come get you before you can get your car back. And then, although you've already paid, you know you got to pay each day that your vehicle sit there and you ain't pick it up. It's like $35, $45 a day. But okay, that's just me being petty.
Shouldn't somebody be at this window? Isn't it a business?
Wind. Nobody has to engage with the rude, with somebody as rude as you. Nobody's obligated to engage with that. So you like to antagonize people and try to force people to have a conversation with you. That's why Goomba ain't messing with you now. It's almost 1,000 people in here, and we got 364 thumbs up. Come on now. I'm worth more than 1 like for every day of the year, y'all. Can I get at least 500 thumbs up? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Why ain't you talking now, sweetheart? You was popping so fly earlier. Or are you in the bathroom putting your lipstick and your makeup on because you came to work looking like a fucking monkey?
Is she talking about somebody's looks and how they look and them not having on makeup and calling them a monkey? Is that what she doing? I want to make sure. Is that what she just said? Did I hear it right? Did I hear that right? Did this tangent just lead to her calling somebody ugly? And I guarantee you, I don't know what the ethnicity is of the person behind the window, but I guarantee you if they called her a monkey, she would be pinning herself on the cross. Oh, monkey victim. Jaguar, have you looked in the mirror lately? I don't talk about looks much. Especially that there's so much to talk about when it comes to Jaguar. I do not have to talk about her looks. I can talk about her behavior and her lies and how much they don't make sense. But I know Let me make sure. I might have heard it wrong. I could just be.
Shouldn't somebody be at this window? Isn't it a business? Why ain't you talking now, sweetheart? You was popping so fly earlier. Or are you in the bathroom putting your lipstick and your makeup on because you came to work looking like a fucking monkey and you ain't camera ready?
And so these are the people that she thinks, this is a business. Y'all should be at the window. Y'all should be talking to me. And she feels like getting increasingly rude is going to do that for her. Got it.
And this is why I film everything. Because people wouldn't believe me. So I document it all. I'm a domestic violence victim.
Oh,
I'm fresh out the spittle.
Girl. I'm sorry. The spittle. Okay, fuck the high. Fuck the high. It's the spittle. I'm sorry. That was funny. That was funny. Now she's trying to play the victim card after calling somebody a monkey when people are enduring her verbal abuse. Wait a minute. She fresh out the spittle. Hold up.
I'm a domestic violence victim. I'm fresh out the spittle.
Fresh out the spittle. Okay.
I got a doctor's appointment that I'm fixing to be late for.
She fixing. Like, girl, is he out the 40s or what? Come to this window. I'm fresh out the spitter. I'm fixing to go to my doctor's appointment. Girl, you gonna get him, girl.
I done paid these pussies their money, and they still won't give me my car. Yup, I paid. And I'm still standing here. Hold this up, Gina. Hold it up. So they can see the receipt. See? That's the receipt. Paid for. Let me give y'all a look at where I'm at. Sitting out in the damn rain. This is Cars Towing. Now, y'all wanted to sit there on the earlier videos and y'all wanted to defend old dick sucking ass Taylor. Talking about he was just doing his job. Well, who the fuck ain't doing their job right now? Because I just paid. Just showed y'all the receipt.
Everybody that ain't doing what she want them to do, all of a sudden they dick sucking. Every guy that don't bend to what she want them to do, they sucking dick. Or like she said, her husband, when he wasn't talking to her because she was calling his mother 57 bitches every day, he's bleeding out the ass. Like, damn, girl. Like, I mean, you just...
And these pussies won't come to the fucking window.
I wouldn't come to the window either.
I'm trying to figure that out. You get to take my money and not give me my car. I guess we just gonna have to wait on the police.
Jag new single out soon, called Straight Out the Spittle. Get your copy soon. Yep.
My phone fixing to die too because I need to charge it. They quiet now. Wasn't she talking fly? Wasn't she popping off that mouth? Why don't you do something good with that mouth and go suck a dick?
Oh,
bitch.
Baby, I would say she needs Jesus, but Jesus ain't got time for that. Jesus ain't got time for that. Look at this. This mouth is disgusting in more ways than one. Literally and figuratively. This mouth is disgusting. she talk to these people that way and think that they got to be Speedy Gonzalez with what she wants from them? It's the same way she treat the police. She want to walk in there and call them all types of, and then when she want to use them against somebody, I called the police and told them that y'all selling drugs. I called the police. Why don't y'all come lock them up? But you want them to do what you want to do, quick, fast, and in a hurry. But you also want to talk mucho shit about them. Girl, not why don't you do something good with them? Let me.
They quiet now. Wasn't she talking fly? Wasn't she popping off that mouth? Why don't you do something good with that mouth and go suck a dick, bitch? Cause you
Ain't that how children cuss or teenagers cuss when they just getting in the rhythm and they excited to be cussing because they're not in the house with their parents? Like the way that they enunciate it, it'd be like, why don't you go? Like, I feel like she's regressing a little bit, like mentally. Something's wrong. Something's wrong. It's a lot wrong going on with this.
You don't know what to say out your face. So maybe you should just shove something in your mouth and be useful. I got the receipt. It's published on YouTube right now.
Girl, you know what? Somebody said go get Dr. Umar. She needs some education.
Education, special education, psychiatric medication, juvenile incarceration, emotional frustration, and premature extermination.
You ain't got my car?
Yeah.
Oh, you niggas.
Uh-oh.
Y'all got the right one.
Uh-oh.
Y'all got the right one.
Okay.
Now,
Girl.
y'all can say what you want to say about me. But if I paid for it, shouldn't I be able to get my car so I can go to my doctor's appointment? I'm up here.
What you going to the doctors for? Is they giving you medicine and are you taking it? That's the real question. Because you had a doctor's appointment the day before yesterday. What you keep going there for if you're not doing what they telling you to do? And at some point, from a customer service standpoint, and an extremely irate, vile customer like this that is determined to berate you, it is best to shut down. You don't negotiate with terrorists, and she is a terrorist. So although I may still need to service you, put in your paperwork, do whatever I need to do on the back end before I can bring your car around the front, or us as a team, however many people are in the office, yes, I'm going to shut down and let you talk to your fucking self, because it's clear that you're unhinged, you've got some chemical imbalances, and therefore I'm going to be completely silent. There's nothing I can say. I could say, ma'am, I'm sorry. Bitch, you better be sorry. So yeah, I'm going to shut down and I am going to get silent while I continue to just get this paperwork out so I can get you out my face as soon as possible. It doesn't make sense to try to hold or rationalize, right, any sort of conversation with her, because she's not even on 100. She's on Mars. Hello? That's common sense for anybody that's been in customer service or even been receiving customer or even seen. Everybody's been in McDonald's or Burger King or somewhere and seen somebody wilding out at the employees. You get quiet when it seems like anything you say is going to upset them, because all they want to do is hoop, holler, yell, call you out of your name, and insult you. You get quiet, because there is nothing that any of them people behind that window can say to bring her out of that. Nothing. They're doing the right thing. 475 thumbs up. It's almost 1,200 of us here. Come on now. Come on now. I will go bring Andrew Caldwell out the closet to badger y'all with his speech impediments if y'all don't hit that damn thumbs up button. Okay? Let's continue.
And they ain't in the office. These niggas just, they might as well have put up a sign that said gone fishing. And it's all right here online, live on YouTube. Y'all back there doing? Don't nobody gotta work here? Y'all don't work? No, y'all just run around stealing people's fucking cars. Cars! And then making them pay for it. See, in the great state of Texas, let me put y'all up on some game. Why the tow truck game is so fierce. See, if they hook your car up, even if they do it wrong, you still got to pay them. If you pay them and get your car back and then take them to court because they was wrong, even if they're found guilty, they still ain't got to pay it by law in Texas.
I'll be looking that up tonight to see what you're talking about because that doesn't sound right. Thank you, Melanin Queen, for the $5 super chat. I do appreciate that. So that's bad when Jesus ain't got time. He's always there. Okay. See, what would be really interesting and what would help us understand to even, try to even root for Jag in this cause, even if we don't like her, because I'm capable and I'm very familiar with leasing and working for management companies and the way car towing works, right? What would have benefited her here is if on camera or even on the paper, she had that conversation. What did you tow me for? You can't just keep saying they told me for nothing. Ask them what they told you for and have you like going to lie about everything else. What they told you for. You won't tell us about if them tags are expired. Or what about your vehicle was in violation? That's the conversation. That's the make or break to if you or them were in the wrong or not. Let's have the conversation. But do you know that your tags was expired and they had to tow you? And that's why you calling them all these names and deflecting and telling them to suck it and telling them they look like monkeys and everything else instead of getting into the real reason. And that if she had came here and said, they won't even tell me why they towed my car, because that's not true. Whenever you pay to get your car out, your paperwork will even tell you why you were towed. So talk about the reason why you were towed, even if you don't agree with it. Well, they said I didn't have a sticker. I got this car on Saturday. The leasing office was closed on Saturday. What was I supposed to do? You don't even have a reason for us to even sit here and debate and go back and forth to determine if, well, you know what? That does seem pretty messed up. If you bought a vehicle on Saturday night and they were closed on Saturday and Sunday, you didn't get a chance until Monday and they told it over the weekend. That does sound pretty messed up. But she won't talk about the reasons why. Why? Because she knows she's at fault for why they told her. So instead, she'll just call them crooked because everybody that Jag comes across that doesn't do what she wants them to do is crooked. They on drugs, in a crack house, and they sucked it. And they sucked the penis. Oh, yes. Yes. Yeah.
Tow truck game is a good hustle in Texas because there's no retribution. So here I am at Cars Auto Storage off Loop 12, 2015 McDaniel Drive. Their phone number is 214-302-9009. That's 214-302.
Ain't nobody calling them. And if I call them, I'm going to pretend to be you and ask why you told my car so they can tell me. And then I'm going to come tell the YouTubes. But baby, I'm not even that invested in you. You see how she like giving out people private information because she wants people to harass folks that she doesn't get along with? The same way she gave out Gerald's phone number. She gave out her ex-husband's phone number when he decided he was done with her. She put his house on YouTube the address. She put it on Instagram. She done gave us the alleged proximity to Erykah Badu's house and Erykah Badu's name. She wishes harm, and she wants the public to do her dirty work when she's not getting along with people. It's sick. Ain't nobody calling to harass them people. If anything, I'm gonna call and say, what's y'all cash app? Because y'all had to deal with a demon. Can I send you $10 for lunch? What you think this is?
9009. Why don't y'all call them and tell them, since y'all wanted to talk so much shit to me about Taylor doing his job, why don't y'all tell these motherfuckers to do their job and give me my goddamn car back after they've been paid? Since y'all want to do this. And make no mistake about it, I think King World is behind this.
Girl, you think a YouTuber got your car told? Ma'am, you know what? These conspiracy theories, they don't even, I at least make them make sense. If you were staying in the realm of Jay-Z and Beyonce and the Illuminati, like, all right, that's some established, published conspiracy. All right. Tyra Banks is an alien. All right, I'll even go with that. Okay. But not this YouTuber that I don't like. My car got towed. They got something to do with it.
Nigga, you gotta be ashamed of yourself, nigga. Real talk. You gotta be ashamed of yourself. All as you is.
Amber Smith, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. The $9.99. I just got here. Didn't DeJohnay hold up a receipt? A receipt of less than the... I don't know how you spell lasagna. Haven't paid the bill while she asking for money. Child. Nothing makes sense. Nothing.
He stayed trolling me. As soon as I get out the hospital, he doing prank calls at the restaurant. I finally come back to town. I'm only in town for 3 hours, and my car get hooked up out of my parking spot. I don't know. Sounds like a King World kind of thing. Sounds like that to me. Now, I sang for it. Raised the money. And here I am. It's finna rain. They done took my money. I got a receipt. And they still won't give me my car. In what world does this make sense? Now, y'all can have your opinions. But goddamn it, ain't something wrong with this. My phone fixing to die.
Fixing. No.
So,
I wish you would.
I'm just going to give y'all one more glance. And I'm going to let y'all figure it out for yourselves. Clearly, I'm being trolled. And I'm being trolled heavy. But you can't take my money and not give me my car back. You can't take my money and not give me my car back. I'm fixing to be late for my doctor's appointment.
Just stop fixing to do everything, because now it's getting on my nerves. Okay? She's got 18 different characters in her head. Lasagna got 7 of them, and she just shuffles through these different characters and accents and different draws. No.
You know, my follow-up. And ain't nobody at the window still. Ain't nobody at the window still. Y'all don't need to come to work. You got customer out here. Who knows where the fuck they are? Look, I've been sitting here in this window. The bitch was talking all of that shit. The bitch was talking mad shit until this fucking camera came out, yo. Why should I have to call him? I'm standing here at the fucking window.
Window.
They know I'm here. They took my ID. And then they took the Cash App card from Gina. I showed.
But wait, I thought you were respecting what she wanted to be called, because we all know Lagena's not her real name. And then after she told us to call her Lagena, she said her name was Love because she's a love child. Why don't you call her Love? Thought you were respecting her, not pronouns, but her preference and what she wants to be called, how she wants to be seen in the world. I thought you had compassion for lasagna. Jaguini. See, both of y'all pasta asses are getting on my last pasta ass nerve. Y'all can't even keep up with y'all own lies. I wonder if Lasagna remembered that she changed her name to Love. Thank you, Alan, for the $9.99 super chat. It seems like to me Jag is playing a game. She knows how to play the mental freak out game on people by acting crazy because she wants attention, and she knows her music career failed due to her own thing. Exactly. I do agree. I do still think that something's a little off, but something can be off and you can still be a manipulative narcissist and have this, what do they call it? Main character syndrome, essentially, right? And that's not like a medical diagnosis, but it's essentially when you think that everything in the world revolves around you and that everybody in the world is like you're worth the entire world targeting you, and you're really a fucking nobody. Like that main character syndrome, like you think that your life is a movie and you're the main character and everybody's out to get you. Either you think that or you portray that because you want to be seen as the ultimate victim. But the thing with Jag is she wants to be the victim and the victor at the same time. Victor in the sense of she's bullying, intimidating, yelling at people, talking to them any old type of way, thinking that, you know, strong arming people, albeit verbally or whatever other manipulative way she has, is going to make her victorious or superior to everybody that she encounters in life. And baby, nobody cares. Nobody cares. The only time that might be beneficial are when you are messing with people at work who can't cuss you out. But you wouldn't go to the gas station doing shit like that. To people who aren't working their jobs, who can't just get out of character and cuss you out and beat y'all and match your energy. Because they have to keep a job. So you're always antagonizing people at work where you know they have to maintain a certain code and character in order to keep their job. It's wicked what she does. If she was really that tough, she would go messing with random ass people on the street with this type of energy. But that's not how she built. It's not how she built.
Told y'all the receipt. And they just took my money and ran. Ain't that a bitch? What's the number? I'll show you the number one more time. Because, see, people don't be believing me. That's the number. 214-302-9009. See? Cars. Auto storage. My phone fixing to die. I gotta go, y'all.
Please, bro.
I'll let you know how it turns out when I finally can get in my car and charge my phone. Bye. Oh, we already called the cops. I don't know why they would be waiting for the police. Why would you be waiting for the police? You're the only one. They're the ones that's committing the crime. They just took payment and are refusing to give me my car back. Bye.
A hot mess. A hot mess. Sharon DaCosta says, I haven't seen you in a while. I enjoyed you back in 2017. Always wondered about your channel. Thank you so much. You know, they deleted me when I got to 102,000 subscribers. They deleted my channel. And so I had to start over. And here I am. Okay. They deleted me around February 8th last year. But I'm back, you know. Struggling and surviving. Put me down for a month. I was really sad, but then I got back up and boom, built this channel up to almost 30K in less than a year. So that's pretty cool. And thank you for finding me again. I do appreciate that. Let's get into the next video because yes, there is more, there is more, there is more, there is more that we need to get into. Okay. Now, listen, I have to reiterate, okay? I'm not asking for cash apps, okay? Even though if you do want to support the show, you can either thumbs up, you can subscribe. Both of those are free, okay? Shout out to Ray Twice and Andrea, okay, for sending some cash apps. I do appreciate that. Y'all support is so greatly appreciated. And y'all know it goes right back into the show. I'm always upgrading and getting new equipment. But what I do need y'all to do, okay, since the 1,200, a little over 1,200 of y'all didn't send the cash app, no shade, but just support by hitting the thumbs up, because I appreciate the cash apps and the likes equally. Okay, it helps me get into the algorithm. It helps the videos in my channel perform a bit better. It helps me expand my reach. So hit the thumbs up button. I do appreciate all of that. All right. And this is the woman that decided that she wanted to show up to the car towing spot and call the employee ugly because she didn't have on makeup and said that she looks like a monkey. I just want to remind you what she looks like. I just want to remind you that this is what's being said. Okay. And had that lady turned around and called her a monkey back, she would have been up in arms. Am I right? Am I right? Put a 1 in the chat if I'm right. Put a 2 in the chat if I'm reaching. How would have Jaguar have acted if that lady had have called her a monkey back? Am I reaching, or was she out of pocket? I think she was out of pocket.
Out of pocket for that shit. Way out of pocket. What do you gain from that?
I think she's out of pocket. I do. Right? Now, thank you all for your support. We're almost at 600 likes. Over 1,200 of us here this evening. Let's get into our next. And I'm not even sure what's in this video. I just know the Jaguar is in someone else's house. I wanted to save my raw reaction to watch it with you. Okay. I feel like my raw reactions are a bit more enjoyable than when I've already watched it, even though y'all really do enjoy my reactions and facial expressions. So let's get into this.
He about to go get some.
This nigga live right now, lying his ass off. Lying his motherfucking ass off. I ain't got my car. Let's see if I ain't got my car. Shit, I wasn't trying to be walking around and shit. Baby Shaka. Help me get my shoe. Yeah, I'm live. Hold on.
Oh, you got the flow and shit. You can't be showing the flow. What's
happening? Live. King World Live, we live. Baby Shaka, get my shoe for me, baby.
More viewers in here.
Who was that guy? I'm not sure who Shaka is, and I'm not sure who that guy is that she was posed up with. Can somebody help me understand that? Now look, you know, I follow this stuff. Okay. I follow this stuff, but I'm not learning everybody's name. I follow just what I need to know in order to let y'all know what's going on and to be able to regurgitate. Who is this?
I need to, yeah. I'm trying to get my shoe.
I thought he was a Carbonation. Okay, so oh yeah, she like picking up strays, don't she? Miss Nola 777 increased her membership for 10 months, says main character syndrome. She also feels that everyone is aware of the goings on in YouTube land. The whole world doesn't check in here, Jagweenie. Exactly.
Cause this pussy lying. Where my sneaker? Where it go? Them fucking kids. I bet it was Peanut.
He about to go for a run to get something.
Shut up.
To get something.
Where my shoes go? My shoe. How I only got one shoe? See, I'm not used to living with young children. Because kids will disappear your shit. Where my shoe go? Yeah, I think I'm going to have to. Until we find my shoe. These little kids. What? Where? How did it get in the living room? On the couch? Now you know that was Shaka. Right, so this nigga sitting here lying, right? This is why I document everything. Because people just be tripping. All right, so
Let
let me turn this camera around.
No, watch this. Yeah, there you go. There you
There's
go.
my car.
Let's see it, ma'am.
This is the car that I had to buy after my husband blew my car up.
Girl,
That's my car right there.
I thought you said King
Now,
World blew your car up. Which one is it?
I showed the receipt that we paid for it. We had to call the police. That's my car. All right? Now everybody know what I rock. That's my car. So I'm curious as to how it's possible that King World isn't defaming me right now while using my content, which I'm striking his channel for. But he said that I'm upset because I ain't got my car. My car's sitting right there. My car's sitting right there.
Oh, so all that hooping and hollering, hooping you did down there at the car towing place. They did give you your car. They just tuned you out while they processed the paperwork. And you were bothering them while they were trying to make sure they accurately filled all that stuff out. So you do got your car back now. So you were able to successfully beg for $340.29 to get your vehicle back. But you were hell-bent on going live because you didn't get your car the minute that you wanted it, and calling them all types of names and saying that they stole your car, when really it takes time to process these things. Right? Okay. All right. I'm just making sure. Okay.
Yeah. This nigga online lying right now saying I ain't got my car. This is what these people do. They watch me all day. They sit around all day. They create these false narratives
all day.
And they get cash apps.
And this is the woman who went down there and said the lady looked like a monkey because she didn't have on any makeup. I'm just
This is a sick Negro.
They talk about me scamming Cash App. This is a Cash App scam. Now I just showed y'all that my car is sitting right outside. Yeah, I'm going to Charlotte because I'm tired of being stalked by this pussy. Because I know he the one that got my car towed.
A YouTuber called the tow spot that's contracted, right? Contracted to tow within that management company at Morgan Management Properties, right? Morgan Properties. They knew what car spot to call, right? Because it's only one company that's authorized to tow vehicles on Morgan Properties. And so every bad thing that happens with you, the people that you don't like, they did it. If there was no violation with your, okay, you know what?
And I'm just gonna like make it simple for him. Since he want me so bad, I'm gonna bring me him. I'm gonna bring me to him.
This nigga. Look. Wait, pause that real quick. Pause it. This nigga is on the, woke me up in the morning, right? Texted me, told me I need to tell him the truth.
I know exactly where you standing at right now, okay? So don't play with me. I've been cool with you this whole time, but now I see you full of shit. So today gonna be the day that you gonna talk about this shit right here.
He woke me up in the morning.
Remember you came to my channel talking about, oh, I don't want nobody to know where I stay and all this stuff right there and whatever. Okay, when I hit you back, you better be ready to talk. If not, you gonna be in the live stream. You and all of y'all today.
This is what this nigga do.
I already know who Majaji is. Like I told Shaka, I've been having somebody to watch your crib, okay?
Hold on, listen. He said he got
I don't want to listen to that nigga.
somebody watching my kids.
I get the point. I get the point. He's a fucking stalker.
You see him harassing me too.
And he's allowed to sit on YouTube and harass me. And
oh, it's cool when you do it. It's a problem when they do it. Fuck them. Because you definitely sit online and harass people. We just listened to the clip of you stalking Erykah Badu. And everybody else that you don't like, giving out Goomba's phone number, his address, a literal photo of he and his mom's house. All of the police officers that you don't like because they rightfully arrested you. So you have an issue when somebody is able to play your game the way you play it and get under your skin the way that you like to get under other people's skin. It's a problem when they do it, but it's cool when you do it. Classic narcissist shit. Woo! Woo!
Right there, tell me that was no bar. That was no bar. Nigga, listen.
Okay.
Lie. So since he want me so bad, he got me. I'm gonna make it easy for you. You ain't gotta track me in Phoenix or Dallas or anywhere. I'm gonna come to Charlotte. We see if you got that same energy. Turn this shit back on. Let's listen.
I'm pretty sure like bird trying to sleep. Somewhat comical with the same damn time.
They find you odd and comical at the same time.
Let's watch this bitch.
What time is the one time?
Shaka, do me a favor. Call in.
I want to see on this situation with Jag and Shaka being there. We have Jag and Shaka and all them listeners. I just want to say.
Call in, Shaka.
Who is that? Who's
I
talking?
can't do nothing in Dallas without
Wait, is this
knowing what's going on. Okay?
Cut the fucking stalkers. Call in.
What's his number?
The number on the screen.
Oh, that shit.
This is all recording. Okay? Let's not get this too confused. Solar. We've been knowing you were in Texas.
Y'all some fucking weirdos.
We've been saying it for
World. The Coco.
We knew that you was going to be with Velvet.
I'm in love with the Coco. Look at ass, nigga.
Baby, you don't look no different. Cocaine's a hell of a drug. You got some nerve saying that somebody's on something the way you've been acting. The thing is, this is what I keep saying. You need to be on something, but not what's on the streets, what the doctor's providing. You refuse to take it. Stop talking about other people taking drugs. If some people alleviating their mind or doing whatever, I don't know. I ain't never done coke. You need to be on them drugs that they prescribed you, but you refuse. The first step to getting better is accepting that you have a problem and doing what you need to do to remedy it. You're either in denial or you like when you're manic.
Hey, car's fine. It drove lovely. I had my car for what, 2 hours now? I've been here 2 hours. I've been had my car.
Why you acting like we broke?
I want y'all to see this.
Why they not
The party you trying to reach is unavailable?
He not answering me.
Try it one more time on camera.
He gonna do it for the gram.
He gonna do it for the Vine. You remember Vine? When that shit was popping? Do it for the Vine. Everybody try to do it for the Vine.
Well, oh, I thought he picked up.
Oh, he ain't answering?
Nah, not yet. I don't know.
But that's the line, though, to the show.
Let me see what they saying. They gotta see me calling me.
This
nigga blocking you.
He not answering.
Hello? Why wouldn't he?
He blocking Shaka. Hey, Genesis. Why don't you call in the world show right now? Yeah, call the show. The number on the screen.
You see how she's kind of like just controlling everybody in that house? That's not even her house. She's a guest. Hey, you, call in the show. Oh, you block. Hey, you, call the show. Hey, you, if she can't get you to, the moment she wants you to jump, if you don't say how high, you suck dick. You're going to be famous on YouTube. She's going to record you. And she's going to make up whatever other salacious tea or personal identifiable information to expose you with on YouTube. But she don't like when it's done to her. Interesting.
No, give her the number. It's on the screen.
No, it's right here on the screen. I just called it. It's 3. Hold on, I just get. It's 336.
336.
890.
Okay.
Okay.
This is what these niggas do. They sit around and talk about me all day. They invent their own little fantasy world.
All day.
So, that production page that just shows, I told her, ugly ass, cop mouth face.
Right? He said it in this live. I ain't got my car. Didn't he say that? That me and LaGena is walking in the street.
Girl, you didn't had that call back for 17 minutes, and now you calling somebody a liar for saying, he said, I ain't got my car. Girl, you just got it back 17 minutes and 40 seconds ago. Pipe down. All the other things being said about you, and that's the one thing you upset about. Today's your eviction day, per the paperwork that I posted backstage on the members only community tag. You care to debunk that, since you out here just debunking selective things that are put out about you? Huh? Woman ain't had her car back for 30 minutes, and here, you're a liar. I have my car. It's been 30 minutes, ma'am. Pipe down. He don't know what he's talking about. He's a liar. I got my car. He think I'm broke.
To Dallas. Mad because I ain't got my car. That's funny. My car's sitting right outside. Defamation is a hoe. Defamation is a whole ass nigga.
That's the Kulu online.
Plan? What plan? There is no plan. We're living our lives. Get one. Try it for yourself. A life.
There is a plan. This is all a plan. We are putting this shit. This is a production. What the fuck is they talking about? And we are co-creating in this motherfucker.
Oh shit. Manifest.
Heaven on earth. This is how our heaven on earth play out, motherfucker. Hey, we'll scratch a lot.
Fucking King World. This shit is amazing. It would be dope if it wasn't so pathetic.
Shut up.
They just love putting my name in their mouth. I bet you they get like a little charge in their booties when they say my name.
I'm about to ask
Jaguar.
about that conversation we had.
The same way you get a charge in your booty when you out here talking about Common and Mary J. Blige and Joe Scott and Erykah Badu and Beyonce and Jay-Z and P. Diddy and Carl Thomas. And I mean, the list is infinite. So it's cool when you got other people's name in your mouth and you're saying things that aren't singing their praises. But when someone's critical of you, all of a sudden you can't take what you dish on a daily basis. Make that make sense, Miss Mamas. Miss Ma'am, make it make sense. I'm trying to understand. Amber said, what's with the pancakes? Y'all, let me in on a joke. It's my official channel emoji. You know, I serve syrup in the form of Black news and celebrity entertainment over here. And it's just the vibe. Stay around and watch 2 or 3 videos. You'll start to understand. Sometimes you'll go to people's channels and they be like, I got some tea. Here's the information. Over here is syrup. Anything that I'm giving you is syrup. And sometimes it's sticky. And this is a sticky mess. Okay. So that's what the pancakes are about. So drop some pancakes down below. And everybody welcome our new person, Amber Smith, up in the chat. Okay.
Oh, Jaguar. Fucking coochie. Coochie. The coochie. Coochie. Motherfucking pussy. Where the fuck you at in Dallas? I got my car. We can pull up. Like, I don't get it. Genesis. Dallas ain't on no fucking shut the fuck up. He ain't fucking nobody in Dallas. He ain't nobody. I done talked to every real nigga in the world in Dallas. Don't nobody know who the coochie is.
She's spoken to every real N-word in Dallas. Do you know how big Dallas is? She to talk to everybody. Everybody. Even the people who are out of town right now. Been out of town for the last month. Okay. All right.
Don't nobody even know that nigga. He probably from Turl. He probably from East Texas somewhere.
He from
I
Kellen.
love
He
you.
from Kellen.
Oh, that's
Kellen.
yeah, that's
That's like 3 hours. From
that ain't Dallas.
This nigga in Houston.
This nigga in Galveston. Talking about in Dallas. Fuck out of here. Don't no real niggas in Dallas even notice the coochie nigga.
All these girls that gave me this nigga whole profile.
Genesis, call.
You see how she telling Genesis? Genesis don't want to call. You told Genesis to call 8 minutes ago. They don't want to. So Genesis, call. You hear that? You know what I mean? This is, she likes to control people. And as soon as they snap out of it, you know, the quickest way to see a narcissist spiral is to take back your control over oneself. When they are losing the control that they have over something or someone, that's when you see a narcissist act the worst. Abusive relationship, for example. You've been dealing with it, whether it be physical, mental, emotional, psychological, whatever the case is. As soon as you start waking up, that's when they get a little worse with their manipulation because they're upset. It's been working on you for so long. Why aren't you doing what I'm saying now? It drives them crazy. Jag is a textbook narcissist. Okay.
Don't no real niggas in Dallas even notice the coochie nigga.
All these girls that gave me this nigga whole profile.
Genesis, call.
He didn't answer her either.
Oh, he blocking you too?
No, he got this nigga talking.
I would call, but I use this phone to call.
He got his all blocked.
That's why Jag is mad. Well, that's why they called you.
Why they think you mad? That's why Jag is mad.
I don't give no fuck.
They don't want.
But since he want me so bad, he got me. I'm going to Charlotte. Look, tell him, Gina.
I just looked at his page. He talking about all of us.
Every day, all day. Stalk much? Stalk much?
Oh, you recognize stalking when you feel like it's being inflicted upon you, but when you are putting it on someone else, i.e. Erykah Badu and whoever else, it's okay? What gives you the right to stalk people, but other people can't? And I mean, like you're using this term. It's really the fact that Jaguar, you've always wanted all this attention. You want to go viral. That's why you post everything. And you think that when everybody sees your content and starts these conversations about you, that they're just going to pick up what you put down and believe it as you say it. And people have more common sense and critical thinking skill than you think. You might hang around a lot of people who bend to your will and, you know, might be a little dense. But everybody ain't like that. And so you want the attention, you want the so-called clout, and it's really not clout because there are more people laughing at you than they're laughing with you or supporting you. So you want this exposure, but you also only want people to report on you in a positive way. You don't want people to be critical of your actions and the lies that you tell. Your lies don't add up. They're not consistent. You contradict yourself a lot. So these people aren't stalking you. Well, you know what? I can't speak to everybody because that one like message that was played, I know where you stand, and that did seem a little sus, right? But outside of that, it's like, man, okay, let's say he is stalking you. Let's say he is doing to you what you're doing to Erykah Badu. What gives you the right to do it and they can't? I just want to know. I just want to know. If you stalking, keep it on the low. Why you go live and you make a show? When you stalking people, ma'am, you gotta go. You don't want him to, oh, no, 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 no. All right, all right. Come on now. Come on. Let's be real about this.
He is crazy.
We are all he talks about.
I seen him look comedy on my Facebook and my live, but I didn't know he went in. He went in.
And he want to talk about the fat on my neck. Pussy, your whole fucking face looks like a dick, like a diseased dick.
I think she needs some dick. All day, every day, everything, dick. What's this cop? You must take dick. Ma'am, open your mouth and suck a dick. Dick, dick, dick. Ma'am, will you go get you some penis so that you're not talking about it every 8.9 seconds? It's a problem. You itching. Go hop on a pogo stick expeditiously. Damn. Thank you so much, Sketch, for the $2 Cash App. I do appreciate it. Okay? God, hey, she don't go get her some.
You want to talk about me? You want to roast me? I can roast you. Squidward. Your real ugly looking ass. Even with 18 necks, I still look better to fuck than you. That's your problem. You want me to want you. How the fuck did I ever want a piece? Look at this motherfucker. What?
This supposed to be a roast? Jag, get some sleep and wake up and try again. Because I know you slick at the mouth. I know you got better roast than that. I know you got better roast than that. This ain't it.
The fuck would I want with this shit? This nigga, he look like a crackhead. He looks like a crackhead. With his little whack ass fucking hamburger shit, crown on, fucking 4-eyed freak.
She talking about people with a crown on. But don't that one channel that she be...
Why?
If you know, you know. I won't finish my sentence, but if you truly had a problem with anybody on YouTube wearing a crown, your circle wouldn't be what it is.
Who the fuck want that?
No bottled water? You want some water to drink?
He can't smoke enough to make himself think he's cute. This the nigga stalking me. All the way from fucking Charlotte, North Carolina. That's all right. I'm going to make it easy for you to find me. I'm coming to Charlotte. I've been had my car back hours ago. He's sitting here lying online. Talking about I ain't got my car. Fuck out of here. How the fuck do you think I got the Genesis house? I drove. It's crazy. He too worried. He too worried. He too pressed. How long is it before the food coming? She is now? Turn it down, turn it down, turn it down. Hold on. Let me come in the room.
This is some eggs at your house right now. After
Let me
all
come
that
in the
shit she
room.
did
Hold
talk
on.
Y'all got me one. I have to do something.
Hold on.
Yeah, she's here. Yeah, she's right next to me right now. Yeah. What about it?
What's good? What's good, world?
Yeah, and
what's good, world?
You a stalker.
I been had my car, bitch. Why you lying?
I mean, she live on her channel right now. She just showed you the car. If you want to see it, pull it up on the thing. You'll see it.
Why the fuck you lying about me, bitch? I'm coming to Charlotte, ho. I'm gonna make it easy for you. You ain't gotta look for me more. I'm gonna be right on your fucking doorstep. I'm gonna be right on your fucking doorstep. Since you got a problem so bad, let me fix it for you. You want me? You got me, bitch. I'm coming to fuck to Charlotte. And in the meantime, between time, I got friends in Charlotte. I got friends in Now you gonna know how it feels to fucking be stalked. You fucking piece of shit. You fucking stalker.
Okay, I need a break. Oh. And she said when she went to the hospital, they told her that she just got PTSD and a touch of bipolar. She said just a touch of bipolar. Baby, I think it's more than a touch. I think it's more than a little pinch. I think it's a whole I think it's a couple of handfuls of it. I don't think it's a touch. Don't touch. No, it's more than that. It's totally more than that. It's more than that. Woo! Let's go to the bush. And then I'm gonna shout out Ellen for this $4.99 super chat. Woo!
It was gone. Let me just go in the bush and weep. Let me just go in the bush and weep. I just have to go in the bush and weep. Really. I don't understand. I swear to God, I don't understand.
All right. Thank you, Alan, for the $4.99 super chat. I appreciate that. Thank you for doing that. Jag always talk about being from Philly. I'm from Philly. Nobody knows who she is out here. Oh! Not Jackie from Philly is a nobody. Wow. So she know the whole Dallas, but the whole Philly don't know her. Oh, okay. I got it. Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you. Interesting. Let's get through this temper tantrum here. She couldn't wait to get on the phone and unleash on him. Because Goomba ain't around to be her verbal punching bag anymore. So now it's got to be somebody else.
Yeah. And
what's good, world?
You a stalker.
Did you get your whip?
I been had my car, bitch. Why you lying?
I mean, she live on her channel right now. She just showed you the car. If you want to see it, pull it up on the thing. You'll see it.
Why the fuck you lying about me, bitch? I'm coming to Charlotte, ho. I'm gonna make it easy for you. You ain't gotta look for me more. I'm gonna be right on your fucking doorstep.
This is my thing. You let the world know that your car got towed and you publicized it. If you didn't post it the second you got it back and someone's live saying you don't have your car because it was towed, what's the problem? You the one that like to overshare and get upset when people have conversations about the information that you have overshared, information that truly was none of our business. And see, it's one thing to go live and say my car got towed and to go get it back. But when you say my car got towed, but I'm rich, I'm messing with a guy to make $20,000 a week, and then you need $300 from the public and you're asking them to get your car out of the tow shop for you, that's where the common sense and the basic knowledge should know that social media is going to roast, gag, and laugh at your struggle, because and it'd be different if you was literally struggling this way, but you pretend to be so rich and so famous and so privileged and so well off, and you're being evicted today. That's what makes it more ironic and what makes the joke a bit more of a knee slapper. Yeah, it does.
I'll be right on your fucking doorstep. Since you got a problem so bad, let me fix it for you. You want me? You got me, bitch. I'm coming to fuck to Charlotte. And in the meantime, between time, I got friends in Charlotte. Now you gonna know how it feels to fucking be stalked. You fucking piece of shit. You fucking stalker. You fucking kicked the baby out, you fucking bitch.
If she don't go shut up and go sing somewhere, you hear that the way it rolled in the back. Girl, go put all of that. Go put all that in some music. Jeez.
You got the wrong bitch, yo. You fucking lying.
It's down. The window's down.
I'm fucking striking the channel, yo. You gonna use my content and lie? I see you, bitch. I'll be in Charlotte soon. And I promise you, and I mean this with everything. Be the fuck afraid, ho.
I don't think.
Be the fuck afraid, ho.
I don't think he's in Charlotte.
That's a fucking threat for real.
I think he's in Atlanta. I don't think he's in Charlotte. But what I'm saying is that
I gotta go. I gotta do my Google search now on Squidward.
Rolex on your wrist, a plain giant.
What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? I did see she was in the bathtub the other morning, telling people to request a song or something because she was willing to sing for money to get her car back. She was like, I need money to get my car out. I'll sing for it. Y'all send $1 and I'll sing some songs. I'll work for the money. I'll sing. So she been pulling all the stops. I mean, why didn't she go to the Jamaican restaurant and do some strange things for a little bit of change with the guy who she said wanted her and she could easily sleep with? The guy that owned the restaurant. Why didn't she go to him? Why didn't she go to Johnny Popcorn? Listen, it's 1,300 of us in here right now. Do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button, okay? Otherwise, Jaguar's going to visit you in your sleep. You're going to have a nightmare about her. Absolutely. When you close your eyes, when you go to sleep the next time, she's going to be in your dreams along with lasagna. You don't want that. You don't want that. I know you don't. I know you don't. Hit that damn button before I cuss you out, okay? Hit the button. Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop riding my bus and thinking it's free. It ain't free. Hit the button for Jag visit you in your dreams.
Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to grow up. Grow up. Tired of telling y'all to grow up. Y'all need to stop it. I'm tired of it, y'all. You ain't finna wear me out.
Let's see what else she's been up to, just to make sure we're not missing anything. But she comes out with so many different lies all throughout the day that, you know, you gotta stay you got to stay on it or you'll fall behind. Okay. And the sad thing about it is, oh, you know what? She did get her hair done though, y'all. Let me show y'all that. She got her hair done. Let me show you. I think she might be like trying to impress Goomba or something. I don't know what's going on. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay, so she got some blonde put in, some braids in the middle of her boosie fade. She still got the fade on the side. Okay. But she got, you know, some mohawk braids in is what's going on here. So, you know, she wanted to let us know that she's trying something new. All right. How do y'all feel about her hair? Put a 3 in the chat if it's cute. Put a 4 in the chat if you don't think that is cute. We just talking. I'm just getting feedback. That's all. Okay. So, you know, I just want to know what y'all think. We're going over everything. I'm getting ready to take a sweep and check out the channel to see if there's anything else that we are missing before we get off, to make sure. Let me see. Somebody said 3.5. Not somebody said 0. Somebody put 3.14. Not pi. 3.14. They said it's tacky. I don't think it looks bad. I mean, we don't have like a full picture, but I don't think it looks. I don't think it looks. I feel like it might give her a different scope, right? Different presentation. I think it might look a bit more presentable than the fade all the time with that bandana wrapped around. When you see she got that bandana on, you know she ready to get to work. Okay, she ready to act a fool. She wore that bandana into the police station when she got locked up. She wore that bandana into the leasing office when she was ready, on her way to cuss them out. When she got that bandana tied around front, just know something's coming. Start screen recording and send it to me. Okay, you know when you see that bandana, all hell is about to break loose. All hell. Linda Givens, thank you so much for the $9.99 super chat. I do appreciate that. How do I say this? Easter? Investor? Thank you for the $2 super chat. I do appreciate that. That's a threat. I would have reported that much. Okay. Somebody said it's cute on her. Yeah, I don't think it looks bad. I think it's a nice change for her. I do think that it is a nice change for her. I do think. Maybe sometimes when you get your hair done, it'll put you in a different mindset, especially when you haven't had it done in a while or you get it done in a different way. Sometimes hair can do that for you. Maybe it'll help her reset. I don't know. Maybe it'll make her feel pretty, and I don't know, Hopefully it changes her for the better, but you never know. If the medicine won't do it, if being in a mental institution for a week won't do it, if being arrested won't do it, I'm not sure hair will, but I do know the effects of getting your hair done after a long time and or getting a new style that you haven't had ever or at all. Okay. Hey, princess. I just woke up and found out I missed the bus. How y'all doing? How you doing? Okay. Okay. So let me go ahead and I'm going to scan the channel to make sure. I'm going to scan actually a couple different places that that information about her is shared really quickly and report back in just 120 seconds. Okay. One thing that I need y'all to do, if you are interested in makeup, right? If you like makeup content, high-end, drugstore, whatever, drop a lipstick in the chat. The very first link you see down below in the description box, right? It'll be the first blue link you see in the description box. It's for Deeper Than Skin Deep. Check out her channel, baby. When I tell you she is a makeup girly that's going to keep you up on it. When all the things are going on sale at Sephora, Ulta, Fenty, whatever. Now, for the most part, she does speak about high-end makeup. She does. But if you want to treat yourself or you want your significant other to treat you to one or two high-end products every now and then, she's going to let you know how they work, which ones are worth it, which ones are not worth it. Deeper Than Skin Deep is a channel that I'm tuned into all the time. Like all the time. If you go to her community tab, you'll see I'm commenting on everything. So make sure you subscribe to that channel and drop some pancakes so that they know where you came from. Let me do a quick browse to see if Jaguar is up to anything else. And we're going to watch that in real time. If there's something else I can find. Okay. Drop some pancakes in the chat. Okay. Hit thumbs up if you haven't already. And also share this video and follow me on Twitter. We'll be right back in 100 seconds. Get into this Black-owned business, Stickies. It's got things for inside your home, outside your home, and even on the go. JasmineMadeIt.com is your new destination for Black Girl Magic mugs, tumblers, and even wine glasses. You can even customize the tumblers and wine glasses. There's a lot going on for a low price over at JasmineMadeIt.com. And if you've been serious about wanting to support more Black-owned businesses, here's your chance. Let JasmineMadeIt.com handle all your problems for family and friends. You ever had a friend over and they just wasn't catching the hint or paying the rent?
Y'all asses all get to stepping.
Yeah, tell them to get to stepping with this nostalgic Martin-themed doormat and shop over a dozen different doormat designs over on JasmineMadeIt.com. All right, Stickies, you know what time it is. It's time to put your money where your mouth is and shop Black today. Make life easier for you and your household by taking your family's hot or cold beverages on the go with one of these unique tumblers. It's insulated to keep your beverage at temperature, and it comes with a few different reusable straws and even the specific brush that you need to wash it so you can keep it sanitized and germ-free. They've got all kinds of designs to match your mood or style. So grab something for your wife, the hubby, or even the kids over on JasmineMadeIt.com. That's JasmineMadeIt.com, and I'll see you over there. All right, and we are back. I found a couple of things that I did want to tell you about. Okay, shout out to everybody in the Discord putting things in there, and thank y'all for hitting thumbs up. 1,200 of us over here, almost 2 o'clock in the morning. Okay. And there's some, yeah, I'm so glad I still have them. A couple of screenshots that I have that I want you all to see. Give me a second. Okay. All right, making sure I got them saved. I won't worry about getting them. Oh yes, that's what I really wanted y'all to see that lasagna posted. Yes, I am so glad. I am so glad I saved these. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so y'all know I be peeking. Okay, if you in the Discord, you already have these things. So let's get into it. All right, I'm gonna explain each of these screenshots and whatnot. All right, so for one, last night, or should I say yesterday, around about this exact time, it was technically like 10 of 2 Thursday morning, literally around this time yesterday. I just so happened to catch Tasha live. She was live on Unwind with Tasha K. She was live on Instagram, YouTube, all that stuff. She was live in a couple of different places at once. And I just so happened to catch her live, and I'm reading the chat, I'm listening to what Tasha had to say. And I see something in the chat. I'm like, what? Because I heard Jaguar tell somebody else that they were on notice, quote unquote. The other day, I can't remember who it was, but she told them they were quote unquote on notice. And so, I'm looking, I'm minding my little business. Like I said, this is Tasha's live, around about 2 a.m. Jaguar Wright Johnson, you're on notice, Tasha. First of all, that's not how you spell "you're" in that context, but that's a whole nother thing. Like, Tasha ain't even been referencing you, really, not that I've seen. Right? I thought you had other fish to fry. Like, you've already lost your battle with Tasha. She used you, right, as content, and not like, in a bad way. Like, you thought you were going to talk to Tasha or whore her in some type of way, and she wasn't going to get you back and turn you into content after you got a little, you got spicy with her. So she turned around and made your content, put it behind a paywall, made a load of money off of it. That's when Tasha mentioned me the first time, because I reviewed it on her Patreon, right? So that was that. So I found her presence, especially when I tell you I was in this chat early, okay? So she had to have had notifications on for Tasha to even be in the chat that soon, okay? So that was that, right? Then a couple of comments I had seen in her comment section. Let me make this a little bit bigger on the screen for y'all. So this was the video, I believe, of what's her face? Lasagna crying. Okay. That's some good acting. Angela should audition for Days of Our Lives. Baby, I lost it. They said, child, what is going on? And somebody said, I think she found out the DNA test came back and she ain't Robert and Aaliyah's child. Okay. Then this is what got me with them accusing Jaguar of being a scammer, honey, of being a scammer, and not just a scammer in the sense of this storyline, right? Apparently she sells something. So let's take a look. So this person says, Jag, I bought 4 of your salves trying to support you, and I haven't received anything. I sent you a request for a refund. Okay? I haven't received anything. I sent you a request for a refund through Cash App, and I haven't received anything. And it was for only a part of the money back, not all. If you would have refunded that back to me, okay, I would have helped you. Because again, this is the post where she's asking for $340.29. So they're like, I ordered your salve. If you gave me my money back, I would have helped you. But I'm sorry, I can't support you anymore until I get back what's owed to me. Hopefully you can get your car back. People like, damn. Somebody else said, well, the salve was just $1. Right? So the person that said, well, the salve was just $1 was Lexi Love 1991. Somebody said, Lexi Love 1991. Jag, is that you? So, and you know what? Let me move this out the way. Hold on. So someone else says, I bought supposedly a virtual concert from her about a year or so ago. I think it's been so long that I forgot what it was, but I never received the link. I asked for it multiple times in the DM and email, and I received nothing. I stopped supporting then. They are scammers. I think that they think that because it's only $2 or $1.99 that we wouldn't care. But what if it was a lot of people, you know, sending, or 500 or 1,000 people sending $2 or $1.99? That's a nice little come up, is what the whole comment said, which is a really good point. Because, you know, when somebody want their money back and you got somebody capping for Jags saying it was only $1, well, you don't know how much salve they bought. I don't give it. It's the principle, right? If I bought 2 salves from you for $1 and you ignore me and I'm asking where it's at, you won't give me a refund. No, I'm not sending you money for anything, for your car or for anything. Not Leo knocking on the door. I'm not sending you money, and I don't care how much it is. It's about the principle when you didn't deliver on a good product or service that I rendered payment for. Stop playing with me. Stop it. And that's why the person in the chat said, Jag, is that you? Because, like, why you down here saying she don't owe you a refund because it was just $1? Get over it. It's just $1. If it's just $1 to that person, then it was definitely $1 that Jag wanted, that she didn't want to provide the good product or service for. So Jag wanted that $1, and that $1 was important for Jag to take. But that $1 shouldn't be important to the consumer or the customer who lost out on $1 and didn't even get a damn product. And I'm not sure if the price was really $1 or if it was $2 or whatever the case is, but I don't care if it was 50 cents. You advertising something. Do I smell popcorn? Oh, all right. I was about to say, if you're making popcorn, bring me some. Okay. So, yeah, I don't care how much it is. Okay? Give me my money. All right. So, now, let's get to Lasagna and her foolishness, right? Moving on to the next one. Okay? Moving on. Lasagna. Eat my money, Smokey. So here go Lasagna talking about, oh, so they locked me out of my Facebook. Y'all can't stop me. Like, girl, shut up. You forgot your password. Ain't nobody trying to stop you. What they locking you out your Facebook for? What they locking you out your Facebook for? You forgot your password, and now you're making a conspiracy. They trying to silence me, y'all. No, you forgot your password. Sit down and think about it real hard. Check your email. Do what you need to do. Lasagna. Nobody worried about that. Sit down. Sit your $5 ass down before I make change. Ain't nobody... And honestly, nobody's trying to stop you. You're hilarious. The audacity. Ma'am. Now, this is the kicker right here. Boom. Homegirl said, let me zoom in so y'all can see. So this is Lasagna's Instagram. Okay. This is Lasagna's Instagram. And she said, my heritage, and I think this was yesterday, I took these screenshots. My heritage DNA testing kit. Gonna take my test soon, but I think I won't need it. Like, girl, where did you Google this picture from? I'm gonna reverse Google image search this thing. That's what I'm gonna do. Because I know you ain't just say, but I think I don't need it. Why would you post a picture if you insinuating that you might not take it because you so confident and you shouldn't have to? Y'all are dragging this out. And let me tell you something. Ain't nobody spending their hard-earned money to sign up for Philadelphia Network. Nobody who is signing up to get scammed. Nobody's doing it. And word on the street is when you sign up, it's hard to take your card off and they just keep taking your money. So even if I was thinking about it, I would go get me one of them red dot cards from the Walgreens or Rite Aid or wherever, you know, Visa, whatever, you know, them prepaid card. I'm gonna get me one of them if I really cared that much. But y'all overshare so much outside of the paywall because you're trying to get traction that you're genuinely not getting. Why even sign up for it? Like, why? If you already have Roku, apparently you can get it for free. Like, if you already like have a Roku, and I had one at one point, but when I moved, I lost it. But if you already have Roku, apparently you already have free access to it, so you don't have to pay or sign up for anything. But if you don't, you might have to pay some money. And everybody who has signed up is like, don't do it, because I have not been able to take my card off of there because they scamming. That's what's being said, right? So, lasagna girl, lasagna, I need a breadstick to go with you. You know, when you go to these places and these authentic Italian restaurants, when they serve you lasagna, they give you some breadsticks. And I need some breadsticks to sop up some of the audacity in the pasta sauce coming from you. And the meat sauce surrounding it. I need some breadstick because I'm getting a little woozy and it's affecting me a little bit. Okay? Because stop playing with these people. I guarantee you found this off a Google image search or whatever they call it. All right? Stop. At this point, you are a one-layered lasagna. And I like my lasagna at least 3 layers, no less, you know? You got the pasta, you got the meat, pasta, meat, pasta, meat, you know, you're giving very much 1 layer, and I need 3, 4, or 5. All right. The math is not mathing. All right. Use your common sense. 2 + 2 is definitely equaling 5150 over here. All right. All right. Is this camera on me? This is stupid, guys. I don't know how to hog-tie nobody. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Now, lasagna, I understand in about 2.5-ish years, you're going to be 30. 30 years in your career, you've been living this way. It's time to go ahead and get right. It's time to get right. Right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play into your delusion for a second. Just for a second. And I'm going to play your daddy's song. I'm going to play your daddy's song. Here we go.
Baltimore, I can't see you. Where you at?
Yo, tell me with this. I can't help here. I'm
Robert.
You're killing me, man. This ain't not about music. I'm trying to have a relationship with my kids, and I can't do it. Y'all just don't want to believe the truth. You don't want to believe it.
At this point, we briefly pause the interview to give Kelly a moment.
Man, yo, let me with this. Yo, let me with this. Yo, let me with this. Yo, let me. Y'all trying to kill me. Yo, let me with this. 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 Telling me, man, trying to kill me. Telling me, man, trying to kill me. You don't want to believe it. Trying to kill me. Telling me, man, trying to kill me. I hope this camera keep going. Stupid R. Kelly. Fight for my life. Stupid R. Kelly. Do it. Stupid R. Kelly. Fight for my life. Stupid R. Kelly. Do it.
Okay. So I'll feed into your delusion momentarily. You know what I mean? All right. Yeah, when Gail said, Robert, Gail King said, Robert, so what do you think your problem is? Like, he said, my problem is I got a big heart. My heart is too big. I'm like, not this, just as delusional. You know, if I was blind and I couldn't see anything, I would think that she is. I would think that she is Robert's child, because the way that they lie, like, you're a whole pedophile. You got these sex tapes. A lot of people have seen it. The audio tapes from the courthouse, the testimony, you know, everything else. And your problem is, I got a big heart. Oh. You thought we was going to believe that. Same with lasagna. Oh. You did. Oh. Sound like y'all lie the same. Y'all lie like first graders. Like, what is going on? Where is lasagna's family? Honestly, lasagna is 27, 28. So I know it seems like she's young, and a lot of people comment and say that poor little girl, so on and so forth. But really, and it definitely, and I see why people think that, because it seems like she is delayed, and it was proven that she did participate in the Special Olympics. Not lying. I'm not trying to be funny. She did play and perform in the Special Olympics. Dead ass. Right? So there's something going on that she qualified for the Special Olympics and not the regular Olympics. So there's really nothing that her family can do. And I think that her family is completely maxed out on trying to reel and wrangle her back in. If you've ever dealt with somebody that is suffering, or should I say living with mental illness, it takes a toll on you, because although they're ill and you know that they're ill and you want to give them leeway, you know, some of their actions can be destructive to the order of your life as you're trying to help. And it's different when you're trying to help a child rather than a grown woman that's not too far from being 30 years old. So there's a lot that has happened with her family in the background. I think Danny Robertson had uncovered and unpacked a lot of that. But the thing about it is, lasagna has lived on her own before, got evicted, got her car repoed. Like, she's been out here in the real world trying to blend in with society, but isn't able to keep up. And then, you know, if she's malicious enough, is malicious the word? I would say devious enough. I think that's a better word. Devious and defiant enough to continuously do things that are going to put her family in harm's way because she just wants to act the way that she wants to act, then there's not much that you can do. There's not much that you can do. And I think that this is why lasagna is really enjoying where she's at right now, despite the fact that she lives on the run and on the road with Jaguar, is because this is the most attention she's ever gotten in her whole life. And she's loving it. And you can see it on her face when she's talking and telling these, I won't even say elaborate lies. Well, I mean, I guess they are elaborate lies, but they're just the furthest thing from believable. And so we went through some of that, 45 minutes of that on the video that I did the other night about Drake getting her pregnant. So check that out if you haven't already, because she likes to just make up all of these lies, because she realized the lie that she told about being R. Kelly and Aaliyah's love child, it stuck a little bit. It stuck a little bit. And she went viral, semi-viral, whatever you want to call it. And she's like, dang, I told a lie and I got all this attention. I've never had all this attention in my life, ever. And so now she's like, well, I need to tell more lies in order to get this attention. I've never had this type of attention before. So that's pretty much her MO, her modus operandi at this point. Patricia Banzano, thank you so much for becoming a member of the channel. I do really appreciate that. So yeah, and she saw Jag as a ticket to get even more infamy, because it's definitely not fame, it's infamy, and to get some, I don't even want to call it clout, but I guess you could call it like cheap clout, because they really think that like it's getting them something. Like there's no benefit to this outside of views and people laughing at you on YouTube. That's not clout. Clout would be if people respected you, if you can go out to restaurants and maybe get a free drink or a free meal or this, that, and the third. Like that's not the case with these two. It's something different, but it still feeds to both of them in one sick way or another. And the thing is, the people benefiting from this aren't them. It's us. It's the YouTubers talking about it. There's not a single video that I've done on Jaguar this year that has less than 10,000 views. I've literally made more than $1,000 off of Jaguar. Just covering her. She's not making that kind of money off herself. She goes live and she wants to play copyrighted music. She gives her exclusives away to other YouTubers. We're the ones raking in cash, but she calls us peasants for talking about her in a way that she doesn't like. But if you're talking about her and you're singing her praises, she's fine with that, right? So she's not even navigating social media in a way that makes sense and that's beneficial to her. She's not monetized and raking. At the very least, if you're going to exploit yourself and tell things that aren't as positive about you or tell blatant lies that we know aren't true, you need to be the one making all the money, the most money. And apparently she didn't learn her lesson when the one YouTuber she fell out with used her dry. And when it came time, when that was all said and done, almost a year later, she's like, I'm gonna make my own channel. Your own channel, it's not doing what those other channels that you set up on their panels, giving them all that stuff for free while they collected the ad revenue, and you just sat there being excited that you saw 1,000 people in the chat. Them numbers feed her. Meanwhile, she has to ask people for a measly $300 when she should really be making much more than that, since she done shook up YouTube in the last 6 weeks. So it's not even smart the way that she navigates this thing. It's really not. But hey. And at this point, I'm wondering, like, is she really being exploited by others, or is she willingly exploiting herself? Lasagna definitely ain't getting anything. Somebody else was like, maybe Lasagna's getting paid off the likes. You don't get paid off likes. Lasagna doesn't have a YouTube channel. Lasagna had a Facebook that apparently she's locked out of. She done forgot her password because she's slow fast. If you get it, you get it. That joke was in the last video. But so she's on Instagram, and Lasagna don't even be getting views and likes like that. Likes do not pay you on that platform. And first of all, Facebook is broken. Facebook owns Instagram. Likes don't get you paid likes don't get you paid anywhere. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, likes do not get you paid. It's different. YouTube is a platform that's really going to pay you. Lasagna is not there, but she's satisfied with getting 494 views on a live stream that she's done when only 90 people were there. And then she posted on her page and she sees the 494 views and she's like, damn, I ain't never had that many people looking at me. And that feeds her, and that's all they care about, instead of really being smart and monetizing. That's what they really should be doing, because anything with Jaguar in the title is going to get numbers. Hello, it's 2 o'clock in the morning and there's 1,200 of y'all here right now. She's a train wreck and everybody wants to watch. Both of them. But everybody's raking in cash while she's raking in what she thinks is fame, and it's really infamy. Okay? Okay. So, I mean, you know. They said, you can take Jaguar out the hospital, but you can't take the hospital out of Jaguar. Bye. It's like, you can take a girl out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the girl. Okay, you can take Jag out the hospital, but you cannot take the hospital out of Jag. Okay? Okay. That was a good one. That was a good one. Oh my goodness. I cannot with y'all. Y'all are a hot mess. I don't think that Lasagna is ever gonna really take that what you call it? The swab. I don't think she's ever going to do the DNA thing because I think it'll halt I think that it will halt her storyline, even though the storyline is truthfully already halted. If you think that she's really the love child of Aaliyah and Robert, then I think that you need a hug yourself jacket too, and a padded cell. I think you need the jacket that makes you hug yourself. And I think that you need a little evaluation as well, just to make sure everything is okay. It's okay. It's just a routine checkup. But they definitely need to slap that jacket on you. Put this shit on. Put that jacket on. Okay? Okay. And, you know, you just never know what you're going to get with these two. I also think that they might be trying to get a Zeus Network show, but due to the fact that Jag is so publicly linked to Tokyo Tony, Zeus learned their lesson from Tokyo Tony. See, they'll exploit mental illness, they'll exploit Orlando Brown and all that other stuff, but they have learned their lesson from Tokyo Tony. It's a certain level of mental illness that they're going to deal with over there at Zeus. Right? Orlando Brown is about to be on Bad Boys LA. Tragic situation, right? But when Tokyo Tony did that show with her mother, and then she had her own show, and Tokyo Tony didn't understand her contract, so she's out here calling them out, dragging them, literally setting her phone up in the Rite Aid to fart at her phone and said, "That's for Zeus." They're steering clear of the mentally ill that that sort of mentally ill. I mean, Orlando Brown is clearly mentally ill, right? I definitely feel like that's exploitation. Orlando Brown is never in his right mind. But I think he'd be so zooted and booted, he would never even have it in him to complain about money. So he's one of those, what do you call it? What do you call it? Not subdued, not calm. For lack of a better word, he's like a sedated, mentally ill person. He's never going to read his contract to realize he's been fucked over or he didn't understand it. He's just going to take his little $1,000 a week and go on about his business. Okay. So it is what it is. It is what it is. So this is where we are. Okay. Tokyo Tony has called lasagna a demon. And she said a lot of other stuff on I can't remember the name of that YouTube channel, but I also haven't watched the videos, but I do know that she called lasagna a demon for whatever reason. And that's supposed to be Jaguar's friend. And lasagna is apparently Jaguar's goddaughter now. Baby, a hot mess. This storyline is garbage. I would rather watch reruns of Flavor of Love with New York in them, okay? Roll Rules, and all that other stuff, as opposed to, but I'm a report on it for all of you all. So nonetheless, this has been an amazing show. Listen, have y'all hit thumbs up? Have y'all hit thumbs up? Oh, and there are some people that want to argue with me about Jaguar being a has-been or a washed-up celebrity, okay? Matter of fact, I'm going to put something on the screen real quick, and then we're going to go ahead and get out of here. All right. Shout out to the sticky that put this in the Discord. Okay. So I call Jaguar has-been because can somebody tell me the last time she put out a single or some music or something like that? So this person says, Jag is not a has-been or washed up. Jag is a gem and a sister of value. What is so sad and equally sickening is you and all those people that holds the much overrated artist as superior. Woo! This grammar and the way she typed. Let me get back to it. What is so sad and equally sickening is you and all those people that holds the much overrated artists as superior just because the elite deemed them to be. Never discredit or discard a human being because they have fallen on hard times or struggling with strongholds. Throw up emoji ×4. I said, thank you for sharing the fact that you're Jag's #1 fan, but she's seriously and is absolutely washed up. Jag is a narcissist who refused to get help. It's been years she's been doing this. She doesn't even believe she's fallen on hard times. She's bitter that she got kicked out of Hollywood due to her attitude and refusal to take care of her mental health. It's been about a decade now, all right? I mean, because if you're calling Jaguar a gem, baby, she is a bag of pebbles, rocks, stones. There is nothing that is a gem about her. I do believe that she still has a chance to sing and get her mind right and let music and other things be her therapy, right? Not just music. I do, you know, you can see she gets lost and she does have a happy place within music. I still see that to this day when she goes live and she's just like singing. She was giving Lasagna singing lessons in the car the other day. Lasagna wasn't picking up on shit, but Jag was happy just being in tune with the music. She still has a chance, okay, to really let music and therapy and discipline and respecting others guide her out of where she is. But insulting everybody you come across and putting yourself out on the internet and thinking that people don't have the right to have an opinion about it is asinine. And if you really think she's a gem, something's wrong with you. You also need one of those jackets that make you hug yourself. You do. You do. Absolutely. Someone said, I want to see Jag featuring her or SZA. I would hope that neither her or SZA would ever work with Jag, because as soon as she doesn't get what she wants, or she doesn't understand her deal, or she gets 30%, but she felt like she was supposed to get 40%, she going to be out here with her and SZA in her mouth all day long. So I don't hope that that happens. But I do think Jag could do her own thing musically. So, but she is definitely a has-been. She absolutely is. And there's no need to lie or get upset, because you can't even tell me the last single or album that she came out with that sold more than 200 copies. She tried to come out with a body of work 2 or so years ago. She was upset that it sold less than 100 copies. Let's call a thing a thing. And this is a reason why she does so much to try to create relevancy through this bogus behavior. It's a mix between being deliberate and intentional with this type of behavior and the mental illness. But I think more of it is deliberate, because I feel like she just doesn't take her meds on purpose. I don't know. She wows out on purpose. She's trying to stay relevant with all of these YouTube and social media games. That's why when she gets on the phone with these people, you know who I am? I'm the one that go viral every other day on YouTube. I'm in the studio where I make the videos that go, like, she thinks that YouTube is like, and she's not even making money off of it, right? I could understand if it, like, listen, if you're making $10,000 a month or a couple $1,000s a month, okay. Not something you necessarily want to brag about, but if, you know, that's not what it is for her. So her trying to create relevancy off of this rambunctious behavior makes no sense. It makes no sense. So she absolutely is a has-been, okay? She still has potential, but she has to want it. She has to want it. You can take a horse to the water, but you can't make it drink. She has to want it. She has to have the diligence and the discipline and the wherewithal to really try to get right, because, you know, she falls victim to her own, you know, to her own demons and whatever attention she's addicted to, substances she's addicted to, habits that she refuses to release and let go of. Like, come on now. Come on now. So, look, it is what it is. Okay. Some people will say her voice is getting worse because she's smoking. I do hear a difference in her voice, but I still think that there's some potential there. I do still think that there is some potential there. And that's just me being honest. You know, I could sit here and go in and dig deep on her all day, every day. But I can be honest and say that I do still think that there is some potential for her love for music in many different facets, whether it's singing on the back end, writing, voice coaching to somebody that's actually serious about music. There's a lot. There are a lot of options for her. Okay. Someone said, Jag digs her grave and jumps in it. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. So listen, we made it to the end of the video. Thank you all so much. Make sure you hit thumbs up. You definitely want to make sure you subscribe. Don't forget to hit that button and turn on them notifications to make sure that anytime I'm giving you all these updates on Jaguar and all of her mess, her Jaguini, lasagna, all of these different generic pastas, you know, that reside in Texas. You definitely don't want to miss out on my recaps, me bringing you up to speed, and my commentary on what's happening with Jaguar Wright. But also, y'all know I'm Jane, the plainest Jane, and I provide syrup in the form of Black news and celebrity entertainment. So I do also talk about serious subjects as well. Other celebrities, other Black news, stuff that affects everyday people like you and I. We just did a really good, very necessary dialogue on white passing. What is white passing? Do you think that Halle Berry is white passing versus Chloe Bailey not being white passing? Do you know the difference between white passing and white presenting? Because there is a difference. And I think that we have these conversations so often online that people, they just go into autopilot and they're jumbling everything up. Well, she's biracial, so she's white passing. I had somebody comment under the poll that I put on the community tab today, and they was like, I'm like, do you think Halle Berry is white passing? I put the poll, yes or no. And someone said, well, I mean, she was fucking a white man and Monsters Ball, and she won an Oscar. So what do you think? And I'm like, what does an Oscar and fucking a white man in a movie have to do with you being white passing? Because you do understand that some white men fetishize Black women. Some people said, well, she's biracial. Duh, she's white passing. White passing and biracial, they're not mutually exclusive. You can be one, the other, or both. And so there's a lot of clarity because there's a lot of ignorance, right? Due to the amount of ignorance, I wanted to provide some education and some clarity pertaining to that subject. Because a lot of people don't know, and I'm not saying ignorance in a way, in a disrespectful way, right? Because sometimes people say you ignorant. It's because you acted a fool. But no, there are a lot of people that genuinely just don't know. And that's the real and original definition of ignorant, right? And so a lot of people confuse fair-skinned woman, right? You might be a fair-skinned woman without a super wide nose. That doesn't mean that you're white passing. So these conversations surrounding colorism, texturism, featureism, white passing, white presenting, what's the difference? They are very different things. And making sure you understand these things before you go out and engage in dialogue that's harmful, that doesn't make any sense. It's important. And we had that dialogue, and we even had some callers call in. So make sure you check out that video if you haven't already. You'll be able to see it. If you're already on this video, just go ahead and click on the icon to my channel, and you'll scroll down and you'll see Halle Berry and Chloe Bailey on a thumbnail, and it'll say white passing. And we gets into it all. We breaks it down to almost the smallest atom. I realized when I finished the video, I'm like, there was some more points that I wanted to make. But one thing I really wanted to drive home is everybody feels like white passing and white presenting are the same thing. And some people don't even know what white presenting is and what the difference is. And they are 100% difference. And I even show you in that video what a real white passing woman, or white presenting woman, should I say, looks like. A Black woman who is white presenting, which is subjective, may I add, right? Everybody's opinion of And Halle Berry did play a white woman in Hollywood at a point, but she still didn't look white. They used a prosthetic nose. They gave her freaky contacts. They put on extra pale makeup. They gave her this wig, and she still looked like a black woman with ghostly makeup. So, I mean, I get it. She's slender. She may be the quote unquote acceptable Negro because of her hair texture. Or she's extremely slender and not thickum. I mean, like Chloe Bailey is thickum, and obviously Chloe has locks too. She'd never be white passing, but she's light skinned, right? And so some people think that biracial and white passing is the same thing, and it's not. J. Cole is biracial. His mother's white. But Logic, the rapper, on the other hand, is also biracial, but he definitely is white presenting, right? So there's a lot of nuance and texture and unpacking that needs to be done there. It's definitely not a surface level conversation. And the dialogue was great, and the callers were even better, even though I'm sure when you go listen to that video, if you haven't already, one of those callers are going to piss you off. But the other caller is going to make up for it because they called in and they did the thing. And it was very edifying. And necessary. And even the ignorance coming from the one caller, it's necessary because a lot of people, there are other people that share those ignorant sentiments. And there's something that we all can learn. And that's why I didn't shame anyone. I ran the poll. A lot of people just don't understand. And so I think we need more grace when we're making mistakes and we're having these conversations. But it's important to educate people about terms, and a lot of this stuff can be really divisive, right? Whenever we have the colorist conversation within the Black community, it becomes so divisive. Oh, you light skins get privilege, and oh, but the dark, and then you got the light skins versus the dark skins, and all, and so fostering dialogue about said topic, I just find it very necessary to be more understanding of what others aren't comprehending or haven't grasped onto yet. And despite me being fair skinned, I do still have nappy hair, but I can still call a thing a thing. Colorism exists. Me next to a SZA or an Ari Lennox, yeah, what we experience in the world is different. And I'm not ever going to be like, well, I have the same plight as a dark skinned woman, because I don't. But it takes honesty, right? It takes honesty, understanding your privilege, and having conversations about that in order to get further as a people. So, I'll sit here, I'll cut up, I'll laugh and joke, right? I'll laugh and joke. We gonna cut up. We always gonna cut up. But I'm always going to have that balance. Some videos are going to be more serious. Some videos are going to be conversation based. Some of them are going to be based off of the news and statistics. I love Black news. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not rushing to cover white stories. There's not enough Black representation in the media when it comes to how we are discussed as a people in the media. And I really hate watching white people not get it about us when they're presenting stories about us. So I make it my point to present Black news, and I'm passionate about Black news. So, there's range over here on this channel if and when you decide to click that subscribe button, right? So we're definitely flexible. We're definitely dynamic. And my niche is still something that I would say is in development. Okay. So, somebody said you light skinned. You don't think I'm light skinned? Somebody argued me down on Instagram a while ago and said you are not light skinned. You are brown skinned, but okay. Let's just wait for a second, you guys. Wild Seed, you're asking me if I'm light skinned? Do you not think that I'm light skinned?
you be quiet, please.
You can see every vein in my arm. You can see every vein in my titties. And don't get me wrong. Like sometimes I wish I wasn't this. I look at darker skin and I feel like it's more beautiful. I feel like their makeup blends better. I used to get teased for being light skinned. I used to go to bed crying every night in the first grade, just praying to Jesus I could wake up dark because they used to tease me so bad. I'm not one of those light skins to be like, I'm better, because sometimes I really wish I was dark. But there's no reason for me to sit here and lie and act like I'm brown skin or I'm red as hell. I know what category I fall in. I get there's some people that are on the cusp. There's some people where it's like, some people might look and think that they're but I'm not one of them people.
It was gone. Let me just go in the bush and weep. Let me just go in the bush and weep. I just have to go in the bush and weep. Really. I don't understand. I swear to God, I don't understand.
I totally understand how subjective my skin tone may be to some people. However, I'm light skinned. Now, I do have dark knees, elbows, but baby, I do try to turn on orangish lights because my lights wash me out a lot. I don't know why I'm trying to explain this to you because you're clearly determined that I'm not light skinned. But I do try to make my lights more warm than bright because sometimes I am completely washed out and I look pasty and ghostly. But hey, I know what I'm, and you know how many people I would trigger if I went out and I said I was brown skin? That would offend some people. I'm not offended because, like, that's your opinion. You're the second person in my 3 decades of living that's told me that I'm not light skinned. And I did do something a little darker with my makeup today because I went back and I looked at my makeup from the last video and I was like, oh, my under eye was just a little, my under eye, something was too light about it. My concealer, I think I used a brightening concealer and it was too light in my opinion. So look, I'm not going to be able to reason with you because you think what you think, right? But when you look at the areas, the only place I have on makeup is here, right? There's no makeup on my forehead, above my eyebrows, right? My lids do have a natural darkness to it. All the redness by my nose. I do have some darkness around here. But if you think my neck, my arms, the front of my hands, if you think that that's dark skin or brown skin, should I say, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I'm definitely a lot more red than I've ever wanted to be. Okay. I hate all the redness. ever. Light skin is more like a European white to me. I think it's past everybody's bedtime. I truly do. I truly do. Because the color scale, according to Europeans, is nowhere near the color scale when it comes to African Americans. There are some white people who are actually darker than me. I've met them. So our color scales vary a lot. So I think it's yeah, I would have been able to hit the 1920s clubs with no issue. No, I think so. My hair is nappy. Okay. My hair is nappy. That's why I got locks. I got tired of relaxers. Okay. So I do think it's past everybody's bedtime. No, you didn't offend me. I don't have your perspective or your eyes. I don't I don't see skin color the way that you see skin color. So yeah. People debate if Aaliyah was light skinned or not. And see, that's what I'm saying. If people were saying that Aaliyah was light skinned, what the hell am I? Aaliyah is nowhere near light skinned. Definitely brown skinned. All right. So, yeah. 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 I'm not trying to take anything away from you, girl. I'm not assuming that you were trying to take anything away from me, honey. It's just late. I'm just reading through all the comments. That's all. That's all. That is all. Brown skin should not be offensive. What the fuck? Who said brown skin was offensive? I mean, some people do get up in arms about it. I'm not one of them, but I know plenty of brown skinned people, so I would never like pretend like I'm part of their club when I'm not, you know? So you don't understand the explaining. I don't understand your I think it's 11 comments you've made now. So maybe we just don't understand each other. You don't understand the explaining, but you're constantly commenting and commenting and commenting. I don't understand that. I'm definitely responding and engaging with my chat who is speaking with me, and you're a part of that. You decided to come here. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's interesting to see and understand how other people perceive things, how other people see color. Some people say they don't see color. Other people see colors in a way that I don't. And you see color in a way that you interpret color in a way that I just don't. That's all. That's all. It's no thing but a chicken wing. So yeah, we're not arguing. She asked a question. Yeah, I'm not sure what you're referring to, because I'm not arguing either. Girl, you're wherever you want to be, Jesus. Yeah, that was the point. That was the point. You know, I'm the one sitting up here. I categorize myself a certain way, so it's great that you call on Jesus. You know what I mean? Whatever you deem me to be is what you deem me to be, comma, Jesus. You know what I mean? So, you know, if you're tired of listening to me talk and responding to your comments, you can stop at any time. At any time. Like, you are welcome to stop commenting. But you are not welcome to continue to comment and say, girl, just stop talking. Stop commenting. It's just, it's really just that simple. I'm not upset. A little, taken aback at the interpretation, or do I just not agree? Yeah, no, I don't agree, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Shorty want to be in my chat and get the last word to say, stop talking, but I'm gonna keep commenting. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. So, wow, see, must be Jaguini. Maybe. We do come in various different shades. So, we do. And I don't find one to be more beautiful than the other, ever. I just, everybody has seen their self however they see them in life and in general. That's all. And I mean, I'm not gonna say, oh, you think I'm brown skin? All right, I'm brown skin. No, that's not how I see myself, and that's not how my family sees me. And I have my conclusion made. It's been 3 decades I've been alive, and there's not a single person that's gonna come through my comments and tell me that I'm a different color, and I'll be like, oh, okay, cool, that's what I am. Oh, but it's interesting to see the different things that people think, and I don't mind that. I don't mind that. So, it is what it is, child. It is what it is. All right now. While C's still here laughing and said, oh my God. Yes. Oh, your God. You done called on Jesus. You done called on God, baby. Call him. Call him up. Call me now. Ow. Nonetheless, it is past everyone's bedtime. Dead ass. Okay. It is past everyone's bedtime. And it's time that we take it down now. Okay. No, I didn't think you were arguing. Thank you. And I do appreciate that. All right. Miss Dana said, I'm from Georgia, and growing up, I was not attracted to most people and got teased, but I've grown to love myself just as I am, as we all should. Black is an experience to embrace. I absolutely agree. Regardless of whatever, and that's why light skin, dark skin, brown skin thing, it can be so fucking divisive sometimes. It really can. It just causes unnecessary riffraff, which, going back to the whole Halle Berry thing and all that other stuff. It can be so divisive. But one thing about it is, regardless of how we might go back and forth about what shade, what complexion, whatever we think we are, white people and these hierarchies, right? They see us all one way. So it don't even matter the semantics that we play with one another about how we look and how other people in our community look. When they want to treat us a certain way, especially if you don't have the hair texture to go with whatever, right? Texturism, featureism, depending on your nose, your eyes, your hair, whatever. All y'all gonna be treated like a nigga. You know what I'm saying? So that's, the skin color thing. It can be skin tone, shade thing. It can be so divisive sometimes when it comes to us. But when I'm speaking about me and what color I am, or what I consider myself to be, nobody's gonna change that. You know what I mean? So that's all I'm saying. With putting my foot down and saying, okay, well, that's how you see me, but that's not it's not what I am. But as I stated before we even got here, it be divisive as hell sometimes, child. Okay. Renee eyes work. Okay. Queen Vonda said weed is green and I love it too. Okay. That's the color we really need to be talking about. Weed and money. Green is green. This is why our race isn't insane. Yeah. If I went to the island. Okay. The islands. Yeah. And I've never been to the islands. And I get that because regionally people interpret you different. That was the nuance of the conversation when we were talking about white presenting, right? Because it's a difference between white passing and white presenting. White presenting, you might go down in Florida, right? I'm speaking from the United States. I've only been in the United States, never been outside of the United States. But when you get to white people who are closer to the equator, you might be considered white presenting down there if you're a certain color, but you might go up north where those people don't get a lot of sun exposure and you might not be considered white presenting there. So it really depends on and which is why I say white passing is subjective, but depending on the region and what their perspective is and what their experience is, it's subjective, right? And so if white presenting is subjective, then so is basic skin tone too. Some regions or some areas might consider you to be one color, some countries and places, whatever, and others may not. It really depends. So is that the cat? Okay, no. Is that the cat? Okay, no. I think it's the damn cat, child. No, I'm thinking about watching Swarm though. I am. You're a Hershey bar with almonds. Oh. Not a plain Jane in the chat. Shout out to you. I know. I thought I heard Leo too. Y'all are crazy. Y'all is crazy. Okay. All right, now it has been an amazing evening. I hope that y'all have a beautiful Thursday today, as I will do all that I can do to make sure I have one, should I say. Y'all stay beautiful, black, and blessed. Make sure you subscribe for more syrup in the form of black news and celebrity entertainment. I'm Jane, thePLAINESTjane. I'll catch you all in the next video. Shout out to everybody that sent, I think there is 1 or 2 cash apps that I didn't get to. Yes, Leo. Yes. Oh, I'm sure y'all probably want to see Leo too. Shout out to Amber Smith for the $10 cash app. Thank you so much. Thank you, Amber. Okay. And shout out to Karina for also sending a cash app. That means a lot. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Appreciate y'all. Let me go ahead and bring this little boy in here because he's clearly trying to break into my room. All right. And then we'll get out of here because a lot of y'all have been asking to see the damn cat more. Leo. You want a treat? Leo, you gonna act like you got some sense. All right, not messing up the. Get your butt out their face. Get your butt out these people's face, Leo. Oh. Is you even chewing them up anymore? You clicking buttons on the mouse. Oh. All right now. This live was longer than it needed to be. All right now. Get down. Get down. That's it. Come on. Come on. Get your butt out their face. Don't nobody want to see your little butt hole. Okay. Big drip. Put your chain on. All up in the videos. All right. All right now. It is time for us to go. Things got a little interesting at the end, but still no wild energy, not cussing anybody out, not snapping and rolling my neck at anybody. I haven't had to do that in a while. You know, stay calm and deal with the controversial comments that you just flat out don't agree with. You know? Listen, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for checking the community tab if you haven't already, and especially if you're a member. But even if not, there is some stuff on the community tab. Don't forget to subscribe to the backup channel at TPJ Network. It is the third link you see down below in the description box. It's not hard to miss it. Is it not hard to miss it? Yeah, it's not hard to miss it. Down below in the description box. Subscribe to the TPJ Network. That is the backup channel where we will be with more impromptu live streams and news. Okay? Not Leo trying to put his butt in the camera like Tokyo Tony. Bye. Leo Creole. I guess, child. What you... It's nothing else. It's nothing else for you, honey. Sweetheart, it's nothing. There's nothing else. What are you doing? What? What you got to say to the people? And what's it about? No, what's it about? Okay, you just want to be pet. All right. All right. All right, buddy. All right. All right. I got you. Anything else? All right. I want to get down. All right, come on. Get down. Come on. Come on. We got to close this thing out. You going to tell the people good night? Said Leo's a strong black man. Are you going to tell the people good night? Look, up here. You want to say good night? You want to say good night to the people? All right, everybody. I love you all so much. Y'all make sure y'all stay beautiful, black, and blessed. Make sure you do something to decompress today. And make sure you do something to get yourself ready for work tomorrow. Do some meditation, talk to yourself in the car, pray. Whatever it is that you do that alleviates your mind and relaxes you before you get to work in the morning, make sure you do that. And as I say that, I'm reminding myself that sometimes just having 10 minutes of downtime before I get into work, baby, it does numbers for me. The affirmations, all of my sticky notes that I craft are sticky notes that I craft in the early morning. And I know I don't post them on the community tab as much anymore. I'm trying to get back in the habit of doing that. But I always craft those in the morning, and I do post them on Twitter. So if you follow me on Twitter, you'll still see some of the motivational stuff that I have going on there. Okay? So I love you all so much. I love you all so much. I hope you all have an amazing day. Have a bomb end of your week. Keep in mind, I am going out of town early Friday morning, late tomorrow. So I'm going to try my best to get off of work, give y'all a video when I get off tomorrow, and then we're going to have to hit the road to go to Virginia Beach or something like that. But I'm going to still try to give y'all content while I'm gone. But keep in mind, it'll be a different camera, quality, whatever. I'll be using my webcam, whatever the case is. So that is that. And R. Kelly's not responding because he knows it's bogus. Now, R. Kelly may be, illiterate. He may not be able to read Cat in the Hat, but he knows that LaGena is a joke, so he ain't responding to it. So, R. Kelly the McDonald's, he don't give a hell. Y'all a trip. All right. I love y'all. Sending y'all positivity, good vibes, and all that stuff as always. And I will catch y'all in the next video. Deuces.
But that's it. If you want to catch more of my commentary on Black culture or vital and trending information, be sure to subscribe by hitting that little circle in the middle of the screen, or I'll catch you in one of these rectangles to the right in another video. I'll see you there.